convenient offices of Fidelity Federal Savings and Loan Association.
Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. The story we shall bring you in a few minutes is titled The Man Who Ran Away. The wish to run away is a common one. Usually it is an impulse not too hard to resist, but often it is a compulsion, and there is no time to think what it is we are running away from, and what it is we are running to.
How dare you? How dare you enter this house?
I knocked two, 3 times.
I could shoot you, you know.
Please.
And no one would blame me. You're trespassing.
I know,
and this is my house, and no one can come in here unless invited by me.
But I
invite no one.
Our mystery drama, The Man Who Ran Away, is written especially for the Mystery Theater by Elspeth Eric and stars Mercedes McCambridge. It is sponsored in part by Time Magazine and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act 1. It is not only children who run away. Grown people do it too. With children, we're apt to call it an act of defiance. With a grown man, we're at a loss to say what it is. But I strongly suspect it is a cry of pain. Listen now to the story of David, the man who ran away.
David, let me explain.
Never mind, Mona.
There are things you should know.
I know enough.
Where are you going?
I have no idea.
But we should talk about it.
No, we shouldn't.
Don't you want to hear what I have to say?
You've said it all, Mona, my dear wife.
You're taking the car.
Yes, I am.
But why are you doing this?
Because I've got to get away.
David, you can't. David, come back. Jack, Mona. Jack, I did something stupid.
Yeah, what now?
That watch I gave you for your birthday, I charged it. I meant to go in and pay the bill the next day, but I forgot.
Yeah, so?
The bill came today, and David saw it. Now he knows everything.
You told him?
What else could I do?
How did he take it?
He up and left. Took the car.
What do you mean, left to where?
I don't know.
Did you ask him?
He just said he had to get away.
And when did all this happen?
This morning.
He'll be back.
It's 3 o'clock and he isn't back yet. Hasn't phoned, nothing.
Oh, don't worry. Just give him time. He'll be back.
Gas. Anybody home? Is anybody home? What are you... is anybody in here? Anyone?
Oh, how dare you? How dare you enter this house?
Well, I knocked 2-3 times.
I could shoot you, you know.
Please.
You're trespassing.
Please, my car's out of gas, and I wondered if I might
use... This is my house, and no one can come in here unless invited. By me.
I know, but...
And I invite no one.
I'm sorry.
Hush.
I didn't mean
be quiet.
It's just a horse.
It's his horse.
Oh, I can see it.
Move away from that window.
What?
Don't stand in that window. Move away.
Oh, all right.
He might think it was I, standing there.
Oh?
On the other hand, No one could mistake you for me.
No, not very likely.
But he might think I'd invited you here.
Well, I could explain
He's very jealous, though he has no reason to be. But he loves me desperately.
Well, I don't want to make any trouble for you.
Oh, you won't. We all make our own trouble, don't you think?
I don't know.
I do. And that's the way it should be, huh? Come into the parlor, why don't you? We'll have a little talk.
But the man on horseback...
Don't worry about him. He'll be back tomorrow. In the morning, and again in the evening, tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after that, and so on. Please, come into the parlor. You will tell me your troubles, and I'll tell you mine. This is Mona, Jack.
Oh, has he come home?
No, and it's after 10 o'clock.
Oh, give him time.
How much time?
Look, he's probably out somewhere getting drunk.
I doubt that.
Or with some woman.
Oh, no.
You want to get in touch with the police?
Oh, no. No, not that.
Yeah, it's too soon.
David would hate that.
Well, hang in there. He'll come back. You'll see.
Everyone has troubles, you know. Little problems of one kind or another.
I'm sure that's true.
You haven't told me much about yours.
Well, you haven't told me anything about yours.
Oh, mine can wait. Now, you said you became upset. That was your word, wasn't it? Upset? And you ran away. You kept running, not knowing what you were running to.
Not caring.
Simply running away. From what?
From something unpleasant.
You're a grown man. How old are you?
36.
Have you always run away from each unpleasantness, such as losing a job, being snubbed by a friend, reprimanded by a superior, things like that?
No.
Then this unpleasantness was something more than unpleasant. Yes?
Yes.
It was something quite dreadful. Am I right?
Yes.
Not a death, and not the death of someone you love?
Not exactly.
But I am getting warm.
I don't know why we have to go into all this.
Oh, but we do. It's very important. No. Not the death of someone you loved, but something like it, something close to it. Yes, I think so. All right, then. The beloved one did not die, no. But something did happen, something that distressed you terribly, made it impossible to go on living as before, made it imperative for you to run away. What could that be?
Really, I don't...
If she did not die, then perhaps her love died. Her love for you.
I really don't want to talk about it.
What a sensitive nerve I've touched. Dear man, I'm so sorry for the pain you're feeling. So very sorry.
I think I'd better leave. Thank you for everything.
Don't so.
This door...
What about the door?
It won't open.
Of course it will open.
Well, it's locked or something.
Who ever heard of a door locked from the inside?
Did you lock it?
My dear man, I like your company, but not so much as to lock you in.
Well, then, why won't the door open?
Because you don't want it to open.
But I do.
Do you really?
I'd like to leave, if you don't mind.
I don't mind. But you only half-heartedly want to leave. The other half of your heart wants to stay. You know I'm right. So say it.
Right. You may be right.
No, I am right. Now, come back and sit down and talk to me.
I don't really feel like talking.
Then let me talk. Huh? Her love for you died, not little by little, or the shock wouldn't have been so great. Am I right so far?
You're right about the shock.
Then the love may have been dying for some time, but you only just now discovered the truth.
Yes.
I'm not so naive as to think you found them locked in an embrace in bed. No, nothing like that. I believe you found out in some foolish, fatuous way. It was something really inane that led to the truth, was it not?
She gave him a watch. An expensive watch.
Yes?
And she charged it to our account. I saw the bill.
Oh, how very idiotic of her. Is she an idiot?
No.
Then she must be very inexperienced.
I suppose.
This is probably her first infidelity.
Perhaps.
Oh, certainly, without doubt.
Well, that's very small comfort.
Oh, my dear, I know. Believe me, I know. Because it is not the infidelity itself that plagues you, so.
But it is.
No. It's the shock of discovering that you are not all you thought you were. Not to her. Not to the one you entrusted with your pride, your confidence, your manhood. Oh, no. It is not the infidelity which matters. It is the crushing of self-respect. That's what does the damage. A little love affair on the side. What is that? It's a little love affair on the side, no more. But it has made you feel that for her, you were not enough. That you did not suffice to keep her happy and content. That she needed a little love affair. That is what hurts. Are you crying a little?
I guess I am.
Well, good. It's only right and proper that you should.
I'm sorry.
If one does not weep for one's lost innocence, then for what should one weep?
I didn't know that I was quite so innocent.
No. You thought you were grown up and sophisticated and immune to shock. Well, we all think that until the blow falls. Now, what to do with you?
You want me to leave?
Not at all. I want you to stay. Let me give you some wine.
Oh, no, thanks.
No? Some men would run away into wine or whiskey.
Oh, not me. I only get sleepy.
I have some cocaine. Would you like some of that?
Cocaine? Oh, no. I don't use any kind of drug. I don't even like to take aspirin.
There are those who run away to drugs to help the pain.
Well, I'm not one of them.
So, what are we to do with you?
I guess what I really want to do is to go to sleep.
Aha, sleep. The safest place to run. Would you like to sleep here? There are plenty of beds.
Well, if you don't mind.
Come. I'll show you the way.
You're very kind.
I can be even kinder.
Alone in a strange house with a woman a little more than strange. Is this what our man has run away to? Is this the escape that he sought? Or merely the one he stumbled upon? Or is it the one he was inevitably drawn to? I'll be back shortly with Act 2. Since a desperate man stumbled upon, sought refuge in, or was inexorably drawn to a strange house many miles from his home. And in this house was a woman who, while she did not precisely welcome him, still urged him to stay, offering him every consolation, including herself.
What's happening here?
Well, the man on the horse.
You were standing in the window.
No, I wasn't.
He saw you.
No.
Well, then why did he turn in and come up to the house?
I don't know. I think he's leaving.
Get away from the window.
He can't see me. He isn't looking this way.
He's never done that before. Actually come up to the house.
Was that so terrible?
He's supposed to wait for the signal. He rides past each day, in the morning and again just before it grows dark, waiting for the signal that I have forgiven him.
Who is he?
He is my husband, of course. Who did you think he is?
I didn't know.
And when he sees me standing in the window, dressed in my white muslin, the one with the lavender ribbons and the blue rose, then he will know that I have forgiven him, that he may enter this house, and I will be his again.
I see. At least I think
He's getting impatient, wouldn't you say? Else he'd never have turned in and come up so close to the house. Poor darling. I can't blame him. It's been a long time. How long can a man wait for his wife to forgive him?
Forgive him for what?
Oh, come now. You must know.
For infidelity?
Of course. Oh, I know it didn't mean anything to him, not really, but it did awful things to me.
And that's why you understood me so well.
People don't understand things they haven't experienced. They may try. They may pretend. They may sympathize and try to console, but they don't understand. How can they?
You understood me so well.
And I was right, wasn't I? That there was nothing for you to do but run away, to escape.
You were right.
And I was right, too, wasn't I? That the most delectable escape is in a strange bed. Wasn't I right about that? Come now, admit it. You don't think I'm speaking of love, do you? Oh, no. There's no love between you and me. There's not even affection. Although I'm sure you're a very nice man. No. There's nothing but a blind search for oblivion, your search and mine. We are two aching, passionate people, asking only to ease the ache and expend the passion in a wild and blind embrace. Oh, no. There's no love here. My love is with the man on the horse. Yours is with the woman you left back wherever you came from. No love. Love would only get in the way.
Hello?
Is this the David Trent residence?
Yes. Who is this?
Is Mr. David Trent there?
No. Not right now.
When do you expect him?
I'm not sure. Who is this?
Am I speaking with Mrs. Trent?
Yes.
Do you own a red sedan car, Mrs. Trent, license plate number XM458?
Why, yes. Who is this, please?
Your car was stolen recently, is that right?
Why do you say that?
Well, because I saw it parked down the road from where I live, in front of an empty house.
Where do you live?
Outside the town of Marathon.
I'm sorry, I never heard of it.
Well, it's a very small town between Norbury and Kermack.
I'm afraid I never heard of them either.
Well, they're all very small towns, madam. You see, in the mountains, But if you want to reclaim your car, I can tell you how to get there.
You say the car is parked in front of an empty house. Is it all right? I mean, there wasn't an accident or anything.
Oh, it looked all right.
Are you sure the house is empty?
Oh, yes.
How do you know?
I own it.
Don't you think so?
Think what? About what?
That love would only get in the way?
In the way of what?
In the way of our little retreat.
Is that what it is?
I made my retreat to this house a long time ago. Then a week ago, you made yours.
I didn't know I was making a retreat.
You didn't think it's only the religious who make retreats, did you?
Well, I never really thought about it.
Many people make retreats, though they don't always call them that. Alcohol is a retreat.
Really?
Alcoholism is a permanent retreat. Drugs are a retreat. Addiction is a permanent retreat. A breakdown is a retreat. Insanity is a permanent retreat. And of course the last, the drastic, and the really permanent retreat is suicide.
Aren't we getting a little morbid?
Oh, what a touchy man you are. Are you afraid to talk about serious things like love and loss and death?
No, I'm not afraid. I just don't want to spoil the retreat.
Would you like to make it permanent? That would mean becoming a hermit. Would you like to be a hermit?
Well, no. But I wouldn't be. Not as long as you're here.
But I shan't always be here.
Why not? Why won't you?
Did I ever say I would?
And not in so many words, but I assumed, I took it for granted.
That was very foolish of you.
Yes, I suppose it was. If you're planning on leaving...
Eventually.
Well, then, I might as well plan on it, too.
I think you should.
Actually, I might as well leave right now.
If you like.
You don't care?
I don't care. No.
It doesn't open.
Try harder.
It's no good. I can't.
Let me open it for you.
If you don't mind.
Not in the least. Well, think of that. Imagine. I can't open it either.
And that means...
That means that I don't want to leave any more than you do.
And you'll stay? As long as I do?
You'd like that?
Very much.
No, my dear. It's impossible.
Why is it impossible?
Because we are becoming too much like lovers. We nearly had a quarrel just now. Do you realize that? Just like real lovers.
Would that be so awful?
You don't know how awful. No. I can't open the door now. But tomorrow...
You won't want to open it tomorrow any more than you do now.
Oh, yes. Because tomorrow I shall put on the white muslin dress with the lavender ribbons and the blue rose, and I shall wash and dress my hair, and when he gallops up the road, he will see me standing in the window, he will look up at me and smile with joy, and he will wave to me and know that his long waiting is over. And I shall open the door and go out to him.
Yeah, hello?
Jack, this is Mona.
Any word from Dave?
Not from him, no. But a man named Gregory Tate called me. He says our car is parked in front of an old deserted house down the road from where he lives. Been there for a week, he says. That's exactly how long David's been gone.
Well, how does he know it's your car?
He checked out the license plate.
Where is this old deserted house?
About 200 miles from here, outside a little town called Marathon.
Is Dave holed up inside this old house? I mean, did the man say?
I didn't tell him about David. He thinks the car was stolen and abandoned. I let it go at that.
Probably is. That's my guess.
I intend to find out. And that's why I called you. I want to borrow your car.
Oh, sure.
I'll drive up there tomorrow. It's too late to go now.
You want me to bring the car over to your house?
If you don't mind.
Want me to drive up to this place with you?
I know how to get there. Mr. Kate told me in detail.
Hey, I just as soon, you know.
I don't want you to, Jack. I don't think David's in a mood to face you right now.
I guess not.
Actually, I might as well tell you now, if you'll just let me use your car tomorrow, then I don't want to have anything more to do with you. You understand?
I understand.
Aren't you coming downstairs?
Soon. Yes, soon.
I'm so afraid of losing you. Sometimes I think I have, or that I never really found you. Can you hear me?
I'm busy.
Doing what?
You see.
Well, not... You're not. Oh, not yet.
Here I am. You may look... Well, what do you think? Do you like it? Come now, be honest. Tell me, do you like the way I look?
Yes.
You really mean it?
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry it took so long. But this is a very elaborate dress. And my hair is so difficult to handle.
That's the dress, the white muslin with the lavender ribbons. Where's the blue rose?
It was so faded and a little crushed. I don't think he'll notice that it's missing if he remembers that it was ever there.
No man could ever forget you in that dress.
It is pretty, isn't it? And it's becoming, isn't it? It suits me, don't you think?
You're going to stand in the window, aren't you? In that dress.
Of course I am. I told you I would when I thought he'd suffered enough.
He'll be riding by very soon now.
Yes, any minute. What kind of pose shall I assume? Oh, perhaps a hand to one cheek. Would that be good?
Come away from that window.
Or would it be better if I were just full face with my arms at my sides? Very simple, very unaffected.
Come away from
Don't
that.
touch me. Don't you dare touch me.
You can say that after everything
That is
we
over. It's over. Oh, I think you've mussed my hair. Well, it can't be helped. I've always told you my retreat wasn't permanent, that the day would come.
But not today.
Why not? I think I hear him. Oh, yes, it is. How do I look? Oh, no matter, it's too late to think about that now. Oh, hear how fast he gallops. He was always like that, always at a hard gallop on these back country roads. There he is, there he is. No. Wait. Didn't he see me? Oh, that's impossible. He must have seen me. Why did he go on past? He didn't even look up. He never slowed his horse. He never even... Oh, no, it can't be that he doesn't care. It can't be that. Can it? Tell me. Can it be that? Can it be that he doesn't care?
To err is human. We all know that only too well. But is it really so divine to forgive? Especially when the one who is forgiven shows no appreciation of our forgiveness. Perhaps never wanted it, never needed it, and is in no mood to accept it. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. Trent, the man who ran away, has spent the past week in a strange house with a woman he has come to know intimately, who, in our last act, stood at one of the front windows of the old house, listening to the sound of hoofbeats approaching.
Here he is. No! Didn't he see me? He must have seen me. Why did he go on past? He didn't even look up. Oh, wait.
What are you doing?
I have to call him back. It can't be that he doesn't care. Oh, what's the matter with this door?
Can't you open it?
Of course I can. Why doesn't it open?
You said to me the day I got here, you don't want it to open. That's why.
Oh, yes, Mrs. Trent?
Yes, you're Mr. Cape, Mr. Gregory Cape.
Come in.
Thank you.
Do you have any trouble getting here?
Some.
Well, we're a little off the beaten track here.
It was very kind of you to call me about my husband. About his car.
He didn't come with you?
No. Oh, I might as well tell you, Mr. Cape. My husband left home a week ago. I haven't heard from him since. I think there's a good possibility he's hidden himself away in that house.
I hope not.
Why? Is there anything dangerous?
Oh, no. Not dangerous. Just a big, empty house with a sad history.
You own the house, you told me.
Yes, I wish I didn't. The house belonged to my grandfather. He built it at the turn of the century for a beautiful young woman. For a few years, the house was full of laughter and music and dancing, and then, one day...
Yes?
Oh, it was a trifling affair. My grandfather was a lusty young man in the year 1901. There was a pretty parlor maid, and my grandfather was not true, to misquote Shakespeare slightly. He gave dalliance too much rain. Well, the beautiful young girl he married drove him from the house. The laughter and the music and the dancing went on, but without him. It went on for a long time. It became wilder and more abandoned. The neighbors protested. They took steps to force her out of the house. When that happened, the music and the dancing stopped quite suddenly. There were not more guests.
But she stayed on?
She stayed on. First of every month, cases of liquor were delivered to the house. The laughter within was no longer merry or gay. It was hysterical and spiteful. And then that stopped, too.
She died?
Oh, no. It was about that time that cocaine was discovered. By Freud, actually. Though few people remember that. As an anesthetic for operations on the eye. Freud himself was addicted, I believe, for a short time. And the lovely lady in the house was also addicted for a very long time.
Oh, how unhappy she must have been, your grandmother.
My grandmother? Oh, no, Mrs. Trent. I am the grandson of the parlor maid.
Was I too ugly? Is that why he didn't stop? Have I grown old and hideous?
No.
That can happen, you know. A woman doesn't always realize what time is doing to her. She thinks she's always 18. Is that what's happened to me?
No, believe me.
My pretty dress? Has it turned yellow? Have the ribbons faded?
It's still very pretty, and so are you.
Do you mean that?
With all my heart. I think you should go upstairs and take off your dress and bathe yourself.
I could do that, I suppose.
And then lie down upon your bed and sleep for a while.
Should I do that?
Didn't you tell me that sleep is the safest retreat of all?
I did say that, didn't I? You know, I think you were right about the door. It wouldn't open because I didn't really want it to open. Not really.
Come in if you want to. I can't open the door, but come in if you like.
Hello, David.
Mona. Hello.
How are you?
I'm well. Are you?
Not very.
Oh, I'm sorry.
David, will you come home with me?
Well, now, I don't know about that.
You've been away so long.
Has it been so long?
For me, it has.
How did you find me?
The man who owns this house saw the car out front and took down the license number. He called me. David, please forgive me.
Forgive you? Is that what you want me to do?
I know it can't happen right away.
It might take years and years.
I don't care how long it takes. I don't care if it takes forever. I just want you home where I can take care of you, where we can live together and try to be happy again. David?
Listen. He's come back.
Who?
He's come back to be forgiven. His days of suffering are over. Listen.
What was that?
Oh, she couldn't. She couldn't.
It was a shot, wasn't it?
I never thought.
It sounded as though it came from this house. David!
There's a man outside, lying on the ground. The door opened.
Oh, there he is.
There's his horse.
David, it's Mr. Cape.
What in the name? What happened?
We heard a shot.
We thought you'd been shot.
No. My horse stumbled and I went off. That's all that happened. I must have blacked out.
But you're not hurt?
Well, you can see I'm not hurt. Well, it's this house. It's this cursed house. I should never have ridden down here, but I was concerned about you, Mrs. Trent. Ow. Well, at least I see you found your husband.
Yes. Yes, this is David.
Mr. Cave, you do a lot of riding, don't you? On horseback?
Every day.
The same horse every day?
Yes.
Have you ever, Mr. Cave, known your horse to stumble on flat ground, moving at a walk? A slow walk, Mr. Cape? Are you here? It's only me. Don't be afraid. Are you here?
Is that you?
Yes.
I'll come down.
I'll wait.
Have you come to make another retreat?
No.
No. Then why?
I came to tell you that I've bought this house.
Oh? Why have you done that?
I wanted to be sure that you'd always have a place to live.
That was very kind of you.
Well, there was another reason.
You've gone back to the woman who betrayed you. Am I right?
You're right.
And you've forgiven her.
I'm getting back my self-respect. You told me, that a little affair is, well, just a little affair. But the consequences to the third party, the one left out, the one made to feel like an outsider, well, they are very severe, as you well know.
As I well know.
You did shoot him, didn't you?
Oh, yes.
I thought so.
I saw him fall, and a great burden was lifted from my heart.
But you stay on here?
Where would I go? Oh, I can't say I don't miss him. Miss the sound of his horse's hoofbeats pounding up the road. Yes, I miss that. The days seem long without that. Still, what else could I do? What could I do but kill him?
It must have seemed like the only thing.
You were going to tell me the other reason why you bought this house. You said you bought it for me. But there was another reason.
Yes. I bought it for myself.
To live here?
No. At least, not all the time.
I see.
Just for the times when I need to run away.
To make a retreat? That was very wise of you. And you know, don't you, that whenever you decide to run away, I shall always be here.
I know.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for being here. I wonder if the door will open for me.
Try it. You see?
Yes.
Come back. Soon.
Make our retreats from life and its harshness the best way we can. It is very nice if you can take a vacation in some far-off place. It is also nice to shut oneself in one's room and read old books. But only David Trent knows a house where he is perpetually welcome. A house occupied by a certain woman of indeterminate age. I'll be back shortly. There's a great deal of talk about facing reality, and I myself endorse all of it. Reality is the safest place to live in. But we have to admit that not all of us are strong enough to live with reality day in, day out. We all must run away from time to time to build up our strength. The thing is, we must always know the way back. For us, the door must always open. Our cast included Mercedes McCambridge, Robert Dryden, Martha Greenhouse, and William Redfield. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale. Look what I found. This is an Indian arrowhead among the rocks. Well, that's unusual. There's a design on it. Here, let me rub off more of the moss. Heavily encrusted. It's been here for hundreds of years. Good. Drums. Beg your pardon? Drums. Indian drums. Hear them? Drums. What are you talking about? I don't hear anything. Here. Any idea what this design means, Colonel? Well, they're gone. They're gone. What? You didn't hear the Indian drums? No. When you rubbed the arrowhead, I distinctly heard drums. When you handed it to me, the drums stopped. Radio Mystery Theater was sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division and Time Magazine. This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Marshall. The Book of Records tells us that the longest authenticated age a human being has ever reached was 113 years, somewhere in upstate New York. We read about men and women in certain Asiatic parts of the Soviet Union who are reputed to live to the ripe age of 135. And the Bible records that all the days that Adam lived were 930 years. Have you ever considered what it might be like if by some miracle of circumstance you were to survive beyond the 70 allotted to most of us, but way beyond?
Let the steel jaws of the guillotine drip with the finest blood in France. Slaughter them all, murder them all.
Lady,
how could you have been so clumsy as to let Madeleine de Chenier slip through your blood-stained fingers? How did you let her escape?
Lady, you must control yourself.
Because she was too clever. She escaped your horrible machine of death, and she lived on and on and on. In spite of all of you, she lived.
Our mystery drama, The Secret of Shen Si, was especially written for the Mystery Theater by Arnold Moss and stars Carol Teitel. It is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware Stores and Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. In the recital of the history of mankind, we learn of raging floods, rampaging tornadoes, earth-shattering quakes that have wiped out entire cities. We know of volcanoes that in their blazing fury have buried whole civilizations, turned their inhabitants to cinders. What lessons have we learned, if any, from these disasters? Professor Joshua Neal, an historian in his 50s, is one of the few men in the world who have dedicated themselves to the study of these catastrophes. It is the 1960s, a time of student unrest on many American campuses. At this moment, Professor Neal is concluding his first session with a group of graduate students.
So we ask the question once again, why are we concerned with investigating the calamities of the world, the disasters which have wrought havoc on mankind? Because learning the causes of these catastrophes has advanced our technological knowledge to the point where either similar occurrences cannot or will not happen again, or where we can now manage, control, and in some cases even predict those disasters which cannot yet be completely overcome. Well, are there any questions?
Professor Neal?
Tom? It is Tom, isn't it? Tom Wing?
Yes, sir.
What's your question?
One thing you haven't mentioned, and it's what fascinates me most about this whole business, is the unpredictable element of what's involved.
I'm not sure I follow you, Tom.
Well, a man is walking along a street. A flower pot is blown by the wind from a sill 10 stories above. It strikes the man, it kills him. Or half a dozen people who seem to have no connection one with the other start to cross a shaky, unsteady rope bridge strung across a deep chasm, the Thornton Wilder's Bridge of the San Luis Rey. And the bridge collapses, sending them all to their death. Why? Why was that first man, of all people it could have been, killed? Or those particular 6 people on the bridge? How do we account for that? Chance? Fate? Accident? What?
Tom, I think you're asking if there's some master plan, some divine scheme, if you will, beyond our control, which activates a particular disaster and destines certain people to be part of it. Is that your question, Tom?
Well, some people seem almost to be drawn into trouble and get hurt. Others walk right into it and nothing happens.
And you're asking why?
Well, would you venture an answer, Professor Neal?
No, Tom, I don't think so. Because if I knew the answer to your question, I'd be sitting on the throne of God himself. And none of us is quite ready for that. See you tomorrow, Tom, at my home. Now then, Tom, would you read that last section of your paper again?
From where, Professor Neal?
Go back to where you were talking about the moon shining.
Let me see now. Oh, here it is. The moon was shining. A number of the passengers, before turning in for the night, were promenading about the deck, breathing the crisp air.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Suddenly they heard a cry from one of the lookouts above. Iceberg! Iceberg ahead. The passengers began to rush toward the bow of the ship. Shall I go on?
Oh, please do.
A warning bell started to clang. Then another. Then, as though someone had scraped a giant fingernail across a huge blackboard, a hair-raising sound screeched along the side of the ship. The few passengers who had been walking the deck...
May I come in?
Oh, maybe, yes, of course, dear.
It's half an hour past lunchtime. I brought both of you some sandwiches, a little wine, and a pot of coffee. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Well, you shouldn't have troubled.
Have you met Mrs. Neal, Tom?
No, I haven't had the pleasure.
That's my beautiful young bride of 3 months. Maybe. This is Tom Wing, one of my newest graduate students.
Oh, how do you do, Tom?
How do you do, ma'am?
You from this part of the country?
One of the first families of Grant Street in San Francisco, Chinatown.
And not one of the campus troublemakers, I would hope.
Hardly.
And my husband is not over-popular with some of these campus characters, as I'm sure you know. There's difference of views on university policies.
I'm on his side.
Oh, thank you, Tom. You can understand my concern.
I think we have some friends in common, Mrs. Neal. Didn't you go to the Playhouse School of Acting?
Yes, I did indeed.
And wasn't your roommate Kathy Fong?
That's right.
Your maiden name, or stage name, if I remember, was Mady Chenault, I think.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely right, Lady Chenault.
Well, how do you know all this, Tom?
I used to date your wife's roommate.
Oh, one of the penalties of marrying an aspiring young actress who's the age of most of your students. You dated my wife's roommate. Well, shall we get back to work?
Why don't you eat something first? Both of you.
Good idea. Will you join us, matey?
I'd love to if Tom wouldn't mind.
Of course not.
What are you working on?
Tom is trying to reconstruct what happened to a shipload of some very special people. People who experienced one of the great calamities of the 20th century.
Special only because of who these particular people were and how they reacted to the shock of what most of them felt was certain death.
Tom, you're not by any chance investigating the sinking of the steamship Titanic.
Yes, he is, matey.
And the original angle is what happened in strictly human terms to what amounts to a small city of 2,208 people in the 3 hours after it struck the iceberg on the morning of April 13th, 1912.
Interesting, Tom. Very interesting. Only there happened to be 2,207 people on board, and the date, if you'll forgive me, was April 14th, 1912, not April 13th.
Oh, matey. You're absolutely amazing.
I didn't mean to be rude, Tom.
Well, not at all, Mrs.
No, amazing, because Tom's figures were wrong and yours are correct. It was the 14th of April.
Of course it was. A slip of the tongue.
But, matey, how did you know?
Darling, some of your great knowledge has rubbed off on me.
Oh, I'm proud of you. Well, now, if you please, a little more of that loaf of bread, that jug of wine.
And thou beside me in the wilderness. A little more wine, Tom.
Oh, thank you.
Funny that we should be quoting from the Rubaiyat, especially today.
Why? Omar Khayyam is an old favorite of mine. You knew that.
It was never found, you know. And it never will be.
What?
It's lost. Forever.
What are you talking about?
Would Mrs. Neal be referring to that old myth that one of the original copies of the Rubaiyat, beautifully jeweled, inlaid with ivory and precious stones, went down with the Titanic?
But it was on board. And it didn't show up with any of the survivors.
But, Matey, how would you... Tom, shall we get on with your paper?
Whatever you say, sir. Once the ship struck the iceberg, there was no attempt to keep it a secret. Captain Smith and his first officer, Murdoch, had ordered all women and children onto the boat decks. From that moment on, uncontrolled panic set in.
But that's not so, Tom. There was no panic at all. At least, not in the beginning.
There wasn't?
As much as half hour after contact with the iceberg, 2 or 3 bridge games were calmly going on in the Café Parisien just below B-deck. Dressed in their dinner clothes, the players could hear the 8-piece orchestra, mostly strings, on the bandmaster...
Hartford, wasn't it?
No, it was Hartley, Tom. L-E-Y. They were playing...
Near my God to thee.
No, not at all. Whoever started that myth was some newspaper man, I suppose, looking for a sensational story. Actually, they were playing a medley of the latest ragtime hits.
What happened then, matey?
Suddenly, the ship began to list. sharply. An officer entered the cafe and ordered everyone to prepare to abandon ship, but there was no feeling of alarm. Everyone was perfectly controlled.
Lady, what on earth is happening to you? You don't sound like yourself. You're even beginning to look different.
One of the women went down to take a last look at her little cabin. The beautiful brass bed, the marble washstand, the horsehair armchair. Then, taking nothing with her, none of her jewelry, no pearls, no keepsakes, no, not even her priceless copy of the Rubaiyat. She proceeded to Bedeck, got into boat number 5 with the other women. In no time, the boat was lowered, and the icy sea spray began to stab at their bodies and to blind their eyes.
The Carpathia, the ship that became the rescue ship,
was still, at that time, some 58 miles away. So the passengers learned later.
And the end of it all, matey? What was the end of it?
The Titanic lay in the water like a dead monster. Suddenly, it rose to a black perpendicular. The forward funnel toppled into the sea, and in minutes, the Titanic found its grave at the bottom of the dark Atlantic. It hurt.
Matey, are you all right? Matey! Darling, speak to me. Are you all right?
Oh, yeah, I'll be fine, Josh. Just help me to the bedroom. I must have some rest, and I must be alone. Completely alone.
Your face. What's happening to your face? How are you feeling?
I'm fine, Josh. I'm just fine.
Well, what happened?
I don't know. I began to feel faint. I guess I nearly passed out.
Oh, no, matey. You passed out. Darling, you've been keeping something from me. And you have to tell me...
Oh, I know. All these details connected with the sinking of the Titanic?
Yes.
Well, it's all so simple. You see, my great-aunt, my grandmother's sister, a very wealthy Irish lady, was one of the passengers, one of the survivors. She told the story many times in the minutest detail to my mother, who in turn told the story to me. I've heard it so often, it's almost as though I'd actually been there.
Of course. And what was your great-aunt's name?
Her name? It was Marilyn Cheney.
Cheney.
That's right.
Almost the same as your maiden name. Nadie Chenault, Marilyn Cheney. Same initials, too.
Coincidence.
Nadie, here is the official list of every survivor and every victim of the Titanic, furnished by the steamship line and by the British Board of Trade, all in alphabetical order.
And?
Here. Now look down these lists. Nowhere can the name of Marilyn Cheney be found as a survivor.
That can't be.
But her name is here, as one of those listed among the missing.
For the first time in the few months of his marriage, Joshua Neal, expert in the history of disasters, may be facing the most unusual occurrence he has ever encountered. A set of circumstances that could spell the kind of calamity he's never had reason to investigate before. How to explain this disturbing behavior on the part of his young wife? And where will it all lead? You know the answer, of course. Naturally. To Act 2. Man has always been intrigued by tales of the destruction brought about by the uncontrolled wrath of nature. The unplanned, the unanticipated, the sudden. Tornadoes, hurricanes, fires, floods. Joshua Neal, student and scholar of these world disasters, has just come across an event in his personal life that holds a most disturbing threat.
Marilyn Cheney was my grandmother's sister. She was on the maiden voyage of the Titanic. And she survived.
According to the official, authentic list of the survivors, Marilyn Cheney disappeared with the ship, and her body was never found.
I don't care what the list says. She survived.
And she was picked up by the rescue ship, the Carpathia, and landed safely in New York a few days later?
I suppose so.
Well, what happened to her after that?
Why are you asking me all these questions?
In some unaccountable way, this afternoon, you seem to know just about everything there was to know about what went on that night on the Titanic. What happened in the lifeboats, everything, down to the smallest, most insignificant detail.
That's so surprising. I've been coming into your library, spending my afternoons reading your books. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
Of course not. But not only do you seem to remember some of the most obscure trivialities.
My training as an actress, I don't have to try. I have a photographic memory.
But you're taking on the character, as it were, of your Irish great-aunt, Marilyn Cheney, even sounding the way she must have, her voice, her speech, the slight lilt of her dialect.
My talent as an actress.
All right, then, one last question. At the end of your telling about those last hours on the Titanic, you lost consciousness.
Not for long.
As you came to, you asked me to help you here into the bedroom, where you insisted on being alone, completely alone, for over an hour.
And?
What happened in that hour?
I don't think I understand, Josh.
An hour ago, when I placed you here on the bed, something had happened to you. Your features seemed to have changed. You didn't quite look like yourself as you do now.
I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about, Josh. Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm concerned about you.
You're being silly, dear. Look, maybe I do need a little air. Forgive me. I'm going out for a turn around the block.
Hello? Is Dr. Moran in? This is Joshua Neal. Thank you. Carlos? Josh Neal. Oh, my health is fine, Carlos. I called you about Mady, my wife. I want you to see her. Complete physical checkup. Well, I'm not sure, Carlos, but something very peculiar seems to be happening to her. Something I can neither explain nor understand.
I've done exactly what you've asked, Josh. I've gone over Mady from head to toe. Just about every test known to modern medicine. You're a lucky man.
And you found nothing extraordinary, nothing at all?
One or two little things that stumped me. Otherwise, you have not only a beautiful wife, but a healthy one, physically.
Well, what was it that puzzled you?
Oh, nothing really important. A little matter of keratosis.
Of what?
A form of what we call chloasma. A little brown spot you see on the skin of older people, on the back of their hands, on their temples, very often. You know them as liver spots.
I never even noticed them on Mady.
Well, she has them. And in a woman in her 20s, that's quite unusual. But certainly nothing to be concerned about.
A minute ago, you said that Mady was physically healthy. Were you implying, Carl?
I was implying nothing. But from what you told me about yesterday afternoon, I think maybe we ought to look a little bit beyond the purely physical.
Mm-hmm. Carlos, I know that you're very deep into the occult, into psychic phenomena, even reincarnation, all of that.
I never said I believe in any of it. But I like to keep my options open to the possibilities.
Yeah, for a man of science, that's fair enough.
Every once in a while, Josh, something happens that science, medical science included, just can't explain. This whole business of the Titanic. This is the first time anything like that ever happened?
First time.
Did anything unusual take place before she started to take on the character of this older woman?
No, nothing I can recall.
She didn't seem to be going into a state of what you might call a trance of some kind.
No, it all happened quite naturally.
And at the end?
Well, I told you she fainted. And when she came to, she looked different.
How different?
Her eyes, the expression on her face, the general features seemed actually to have changed. She could almost have been another woman.
An older woman? Josh, I want to think about this. In the meantime, in the next few days, if you can, try to get her involved in the discussion of another disaster. See if it triggers her into anything like what happened with the Titanic episode. If it does, I want you to observe everything that happens, down to the smallest detail. Everything.
Well, what if nothing happens?
I have an uncanny feeling, Josh, that something will.
A little more wine, Carlos.
Oh, I believe I will, thank you, matey. Oh, what a wonderful evening this has been.
Our pleasure.
I never realized what a great collection of fine wines you have.
Oh, it's not very big. I couldn't afford it, but I do have a few good ones.
For very special people.
Let's see. The white was...
Polyfusi, and the red Chateauneuf de Pape. What was the year, Josh?
As you can see, Carlos, Mady's a lovely woman, but her French is not one of her strong points.
Stop teasing me about it. I've learned French 3 times before I gave up completely.
Nobody's perfect, matey. You know, I'm glad, Josh, that the situation on campus seems to have quieted down a little.
It may be the calm before a very troublesome storm.
I hope you're wrong, dear.
Like the avalanche that comes hurtling down the mountain with almost no warning?
Oh, now, stay out of Josh's territory, Carlos.
Of course. Well, you know, there's one thing about your calamities, Josh, that has always intrigued me.
And that is?
What do you suppose it is that draws people into areas and situations where sooner or later disaster has to strike, where the risk of death is almost inevitable?
It's not always easy to say.
Could it be that many of them feel they have little or no choice?
You mean like the people who live at the foot of Mount Vesuvius or Mount Etna, knowing that any day the whole thing could suddenly blow up and pour its destruction right into their laps, and still they stay? Is that what you mean?
Well, where else could they go? It's their home.
That's not what I mean. I'm talking about those who do have a choice, who seem to be drawn into some of the weirdest situations only because they see the danger as some sort of a tremendous challenge.
Are there such people?
I think there are. And they keep on repeating their experiences every chance they get.
Surely you're not serious, Carlos.
In any event, neither Mady nor I are looking for that kind of challenge here on campus. And I suppose we should be grateful for whatever period of peace our young friends out there are gracious enough. What was that?
Looks like a rock hurled right through the window.
I guess that's the end of peace.
It always begins the same way.
Suppose this is meant to be some kind of a warning.
First come the rocks and the paving blocks they tear up out of the narrow cobbled streets.
What cobbled streets?
And it ends with bleeding heads stuck onto the points of their sharp pikes. They call their liberté poles, and there is no way to stop them.
Mady, what are you saying? Stop it, stop it.
Take your filthy hands from me.
Let her alone, Josh. This is exactly what I've been hoping for.
Oh, join the rabble of your revolution, the scum of old Paris. Sing your vulgar songs, overturn the throne of the beloved Louis XVI, of Marie Antoinette. Scream your cries of liberté, égalité, fraternité, till your throats are dry with your screaming.
That's the way she was the last time.
It might be dangerous to stop her.
Oh, you were so thorough, all of you. But you missed one prize, a real prize. How were you so clumsy to let Madeleine de Chénier, la Narcisse Rambouillet, escape? How did you let her slip through your blood-stained fingers?
What was that name?
Madeleine de Chénier.
Parce qu'elle était trop sage pour vous cochons, too clever for you swine. Oh, now she escaped your horrible machine of death, and she lived on, and on, and on. In spite of all of you, she lived.
Carlos, help me. She's passed out. When she came to, Carlos, she insisted on being alone just like the last time.
Why?
I wish I knew. And you saw how her features changed.
I did.
She's been in there almost an hour. Carlos, what do you make of it?
I'm not sure. I'm not ready to say.
I've read about cases of multiple personalities where people see themselves as more than a single person. Now, is that what you think could be wrong with Mady?
Could be.
In other words, Mady is Mady, and then she becomes this Irish lady on the Titanic, this Marilyn Cheney, and then she invents or becomes Madeleine de Chénier, a marquise at the time of the French Revolution. Both of them with almost the same name as hers, the same initials. 3 different personalities, 3 different people.
We'll be lucky, Josh, if there are only 3. Joshua Neal has arrived at a point of crisis. Most crises, like the disasters that he knows so well, seem to have a disturbing sameness to them. Most of them are unpredictable, and at the same time, most of them have a certain inevitability about them, as though they were, in a sense, predestined, as though they just had to be, which is of grave concern and deeply distressing to Professor Neal. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. It's not uncommon for a person to marry without revealing to his partner every small, unpleasant detail of a secret past. A long-forgotten affair of the heart, perhaps, or a childish prank committed long ago in which one takes little pride. The past has a happy way, quite often, of burying its own dead. But in many a marriage, since we live in time, the past can often become the most momentous part of the present, as Joshua Neal is soon to discover.
Matey, listen to me, please. I think you're in some kind of trouble. And all I'm trying to do is to help.
I am not in trouble, and I don't need anybody's help.
Will you answer a few last questions, please? This French Revolution thing, like with the Titanic, you made it sound so real. You became so involved with what must have happened. One would think that...
One would think... What?
Well, now, look, Matey, let's face it. You don't speak French, right? But as you spoke of the reign of terror of the 1790s in Paris, you spoke French fluently. You pass out, you come to, you demand to be alone, and an hour later, everything's normal.
Well, what's the problem?
Well, first, these things seem to happen only when some world-shaking disaster is involved. Why? Second, no, please, let me go on. In that hour when you're alone, why do you insist on being alone? And what happens to you during that hour?
That's a lot of questions.
They trouble me.
Josh, do you love me?
Of course I love you. You know that. How can you ask?
I must be sure. Because you're the first man in my life. The only man that I have ever truly loved, I think.
Well, I'm glad. But why do you say I think?
I can't be absolutely sure. I can't always remember. Something is troubling me, something very serious.
Let me help.
No, you can't. Nobody can. You must be patient with me, and you must trust me. Oh, what's that?
I have no idea.
Those canvas troublemakers again?
Could well be. I'll take a look.
Oh, don't open the door. Look through the window. It might be a trick. Josh, be careful.
Don't worry. Tom. It's Tom Wing. Come in, Tom.
Gong hei, fat choy.
What?
Gong hei, fat choy. Happy Chinese New Year to both of you.
Is that what that means? What you just said?
More or less.
And a Happy New Year to you, too, Tom.
Thank you. I brought you both a little gift to celebrate the first day of this year of the horse.
Oh, how sweet of you, Tom. What is it?
Well, open it.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's a beautiful little porcelain horse. Look at it, matey. Tom, you shouldn't have.
It's supposed to bring you speed, perseverance, and not that either of you need any more than you have. Intelligence.
Good old horse sense, right?
And long life.
There's that sound again.
Oh, firecrackers. We Chinese students on campus have got together to observe the new year.
Firecrackers? So that's what that noise is.
Of course. Some of the guys picked up a dragon's head somewhere, paper mache, and they're snaking their way all around the campus. If you'll both excuse me, I'm going to join my friends in the festivities.
Thank you for coming, Tom, and thanks for the little white horse.
Gong hei, fat choy.
Hey, that's right.
She's in the bedroom, Carlos, resting.
You said on the phone that there was an emergency.
Well, there might be. She's upset about something. Something's on her mind, and that's why I called you.
All right, to go into her?
I think so.
Lady? Good evening.
Oh, hello, Carlos. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
Oh, just plain boredom. I thought I'd drop by and beat your husband at a game of chess. What's that little porcelain horse you've got in your hand?
A gift from one of Josh's students.
Oh, the Chinese kids are putting on quite a show this year.
I wish they'd stop.
That's a wonderful way they have of keeping up the traditions of their ancestors.
Small link in the civilization, a way of life that's lasted an awfully long time.
Why do you say that?
Reminds me a little of those enormous sea turtles we saw last year in the Caribbean. Do you remember?
I remember.
Huge beasts, Carlos. Some of them measured over 5 feet from head to tail. Hundreds of pounds. And their estimated age, imagine, over 300 years.
Amazing.
All the redwood trees in California. 1,000 years old or more. These and the sea turtles and those young people out there with their dragon dancing, they're some of the few living ties to the past, to history.
Maybe it would be better if they would all die.
What? Lady, what are you saying?
The trees are useless. The turtles do nothing but blink away forever in the tropical sun. The students outside are accomplishing nothing. And as it will, to the trees and the turtles, the time will come when their lives will also end. And perhaps it will be better so.
Maybe.
Because sooner or later, their flesh will grow like fungus on a bamboo tree. Their hair fall from their heads. Their teeth blacken and drop from their mouths. Because they could not learn to live forever. They could not learn to remain eternally young. They could not learn to avoid the pain and horror of growing old.
The face is changing. It's becoming oriental.
Go on, Josh.
It happened, you know, once, only once, in the entire history of the world. Only one person discovered the secret.
Who was that person? Where did it happen?
Over 400 years ago, during the Ming Dynasty, in the province of Shanxi in northwest China. The birthplace of all things the Chinese are so proud of. Porcelain, textiles, painting, the brilliant colors of enamels on glaze. The Cradle of China, it was called. Until that day, when the Cradle of China became its grave.
Its grave?
January 24th, in the year 1556, by the calendar of the West. New Year's Day, the year of the horse, the same dancing, the same firecrackers, and it was the end. That was the day. The earth trembled and spat up its insides over all of Shanxi.
She's absolutely right. 1556. That was the most destructive quake the earth has ever known. Over 800,000 people were killed.
Among those who perished was the wisest man in all China, the ancient philosopher Han Cheng. It was he who, along with the most lavish gifts, taught the most precious secret on earth to his young granddaughter, one of the few who survived the upheaval of the earth.
The secret? What secret?
Who was she, this granddaughter? What was the secret she learned?
The maiden bore the name Mei Cheng.
Mei Cheng?
And the secret, the old man whispered to her,
Yes? Was?
that death does not have to be. That one can learn how to turn away from the dust and clay of the earth, to gaze upward with the eagles toward the clear, clean heavens, and to live a life unending. Listen to me carefully, both of you. The lady on the Titanic,
Marilyn Cheney.
the Marquise de Rambouillet,
Madeleine de Chigny?
and Mei Cheng.
Yes?
All are different personalities that you, in some way, for some reason, imagine yourself to be. Personalities that something forces you to invent, to dream up, right?
No, Carlos. Wrong. Very wrong.
Wrong.
I have invented nothing. I have not dreamed up a thing. At one time or another, I actually was every one of those women and a good many others besides.
And maybe I found it hard to grasp what you're saying.
I was born in Shanxi province in China, next to the Great Wall, in the year 1540. Over 425 years ago. At the age of 16, I received 3 precious gifts from my grandfather, Han Cheng. A little white porcelain horse, a rare manuscript of the Rubaiyat of Omar Khayyam, given to him by some traveler from the West. And the most priceless gift of all, the secret of eternal life and unending youth.
You expect us to believe that?
For all these hundreds of years, I have wandered from one country to another, taking on the manners, the language, the appearance of women of that country. I was on the Titanic. I lived through the days of the French Revolution. All these happenings, I was there.
Carlos, you've got to help us.
No, I am not mad. I am as sane as either one of you. Through the centuries, I have been drawn to all these world disasters, their challenges, their excitement, because I knew that I was not vulnerable to their destructive powers. I knew that I was the one person on earth who had conquered death.
But even if what you say is true, maybe...
Please don't try to humor me, Josh. It's true. Carlos nearly exposed my secret when he couldn't explain away the liver spots of an old woman on my hands and face. Am I right, Carlos?
I suppose.
You need more proof? Here, Josh, hold this little porcelain horse for a moment.
What is that? What have you got there?
One of the rarest treasures of the world. A copy of the manuscript of Omar's poems, written in Shiraz in ancient Persia in the year 1342, given to me by Han Cheng, my grandfather. And it did not go down with the Titanic any more than I did.
Maybe a moment ago you said the routine was about to change. Now, what did you mean by that?
I love you, Josh. I love you as deeply and as completely as any woman ever loved a man. I want to stay, Nadine Neal, to put an end to my wandering through time. Let me have that little porcelain horse, dear.
Yeah?
It's identical to the one my grandfather gave me all those years ago.
Maybe don't. Maybe. What have you done?
That's the end. Final. And know that the horse is no more. I, too, one day, shall be no more.
What's happening to her, Josh? Do you see what I see?
Her skin is beginning to look like dark, bloated parchment. Her eyes are being covered with a milky film. Her teeth are blackening in her mouth.
She's shrinking. Getting smaller and smaller. She's turning into a tiny bundle of an old lady. No bigger than a little Chinese doll.
Lady.
Who are you calling?
Stop what you're doing. Stop it, please. You're growing older and older right before our eyes. Carlos. She's dying.
I didn't think it would work so quickly or start so soon. But nature, I suppose, will now take its course. Omar Khayyam said it. Once dead, we shall never return. Never, Josh. Never.
As Joshua Neal watches his beautiful young wife suddenly shrivel into a mummy-like wisp of an ancient Chinese lady, and as she breathes her last, he turns the pages of the yellowed manuscript of the quatrains of Omar Khayyam and reads, "Strange, is it not, that of the myriad who before us passed the door of darkness through, not one returns to tell us of the road which we must travel too." There must be many among us who feel we would like to live longer than the 70 years allotted to us. who might even like to live forever. And it may not be completely unreasonable to expect that someday we may indeed learn the secret of willing ourselves into creating a life without death. So the next time you sit next to a pretty young girl or a handsome young man on a bus, take a good look for liver spots. Who knows? He or she may just happen to be a youngster who is 500 years old. Our cast included Carol Teitel, Arnold Moss, and Bob Caliban. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Now you know.
I know nothing. What I saw was a handsome young gentleman, his hands crossed on his cane, dressed in fine, old-fashioned clothes. I was surprised when he left the pew.
No one else saw him.
What? Oh, but he was as plain as day.
To you and to me. Not to anyone else. To them, he was invisible. You must not tell anyone.
Is this the horror that you said you and I would share?
Yes. You're the only person in the world who could see him.
And you, Mrs. Marsden.
Oh, me, of course.
What does it mean?
It's my curse.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents... Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. Are you familiar with the old expression, when they made you, they threw away the mold? Or, there's nobody else like you in the whole world? What is it inside every human being that makes him or her unique, one of a kind?
What kind of a doctor are you? What kind of a place is this? Why won't anyone believe me?
Now, Susan, this is the last time I'm going to ask you. Calm yourself.
Calm myself? How many times do I have to tell you I'm not Susan?
That's enough. Take a...
No, Susan, it's all a mistake.
Susan, stop
I'm telling you the truth. I'm Anita. I'm Anita.
You'll feel better tomorrow.
Leave me, please. I'm not Susan. I'm not Susan.
Our mystery drama, The Deadly Double, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by Vicki Dan and stars Marion Seldes. It is sponsored in part by Buick Motor Division. I'll be back shortly with Act One. Her name is Anita Gregory, and she leads a quiet life, an almost solitary life, except for a single casual friendship. It isn't that she likes being alone. She has her painting to keep her occupied, and a considerable sum of money in the bank to ensure her independence. It's just that she prefers a peaceful existence. For there are certain things that happened long ago that she would prefer to forget. She has no way of knowing, however, that tonight those certain things are about to intrude unexpectedly from the past
and totally disrupt the serenity of the present.
Look, Anita, there's this great old flick on Channel 9.
I don't care, Max. Now, why don't you go home?
Well, it's not even 1 o'clock.
Not even 1 o'clock. Max, I want to go to sleep.
Why are you mad at me?
I'm not mad at you. You're using me as an excuse.
What are you talking about?
You haven't written so much as a sentence in the past month.
Anita, I've explained that to you. There comes a time in every writer's creative life when he reaches an impasse, what you might call a writer's block.
Get off it, Max. You like the idea of being a writer, but deep inside, you are basically a bum.
Huh?
I'm your friend, so I can tell you. Why do you delude yourself?
Well, I need fresh ideas. I need fresh ideas to rejuvenate me.
Good night, Max.
It's not like you and your painting. All you have to do is look out the window at some tree and you're inspired.
My pictures are good, Max, because I don't sit around waiting to be inspired. I paint what I see, a face, a tree in the wind, a leaf.
Anita, you don't understand.
Who would call this late? Hello? What? But how? Now? Well, yes, where? Yes. All right. Yes, I promise.
Anita, you okay? Who was that?
I can't believe it.
Who was that on the phone?
My sister.
Your sister?
Susan.
Susan, the nut?
Oh, don't call her that. She's just disturbed.
Well, she's in an institution, isn't she?
It's a rest home, Max. How many times do I have to tell you? It's a rest home.
Well, call it what you want. You're the one who pays the bill. Hey, you really look shook up. What's the matter?
I haven't seen Susan. It's been 5 years. And now she...
What?
She's out.
She's out? When'd they release her?
They didn't.
They didn't? Wait a minute. You mean she escaped?
She left.
I'll call the police.
No, don't do that.
What?
No police. No, there can't be anybody else. I know where she is, and I'll take care of this in my own way.
Anita, I don't want to be difficult, but you're the one who signed the commitment papers. You're the one who had her declared insane.
I never even went up there to Westbrook. I couldn't. But 5 years is a long time. People change.
Anita.
A lot of things can happen in 5 years. She said she was trying to get in touch with me for a long time. They wouldn't let her write or phone or anything.
Anita, where are you going?
Lock the door when you leave, Max.
Let me come with you?
No, I have to go alone. It'll be all right. I know what I'm doing.
Call me when you get back?
Sure.
I'll be waiting up for you. Remember, I'm just down the hall.
I've got to go.
Anita.
What?
I hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. She said there'd be a phone booth. God, where is she? Susan? Susan? It's me, Anita. Where are you? Susan? Is that you? Who's there? Susan, is that you? Oh. Yes, Anita, it's me. Susan. Thanks for being stupid enough to come.
Miss? Taking a nap, miss?
What? Where am I?
Well, you're a mile off Highway 25 at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, she must have knocked me off. Oh, Where's my car?
Huh? What car? Say, you better get into my car. You must be freezing in that thin dress.
Dress? Could have sworn I was wearing... Well, she did it. She changed clothes with me on top of everything.
What are you talking about, miss?
My sister, she took my car, my wallet. She even changed into... Wait, are you a policeman?
No, we don't have policemen here, miss. I'm the sheriff. My name's Tom Wiley.
Oh, I'm Anita Gregory.
Well, pleased to meet you, Miss Gregory. Well, now, why don't you get in my car before you get pneumonia?
Are you taking me down to the station or whatever it is that you call it around here?
Well, actually, we call it the sheriff's office.
Well, I don't mean to inconvenience you or anything.
Oh, no, it's my job. Now, suppose you start all over again and tell me exactly what happened. Now, you say Susan is your sister?
Twin sister.
Oh, twin sister. Miss Gregory, I still don't understand how you could agree to meet her on a deserted highway. Didn't you know she was dangerous?
No. Well, I wasn't sure.
You weren't sure?
Well, you see, she sounded so upset. And I was so surprised to hear from her in the first place. It's been 5 years. Well, how did I know if she'd gotten better or not?
Now, Miss Gregory, don't you
Call me
think that...
Anita. I hate Miss Gregory. That sounds so hard.
No, I never liked formality myself.
Wait a minute. This doesn't look like a sheriff's office. That sign says Westbrook. Why are we stopping here?
Hey, Doc.
Sheriff, where'd you find her?
Well, you know where that phone booth is off exit 11? Well, she was frankly lying in the road. Lucky I came by when I did.
Susan, you might have gotten killed.
My name is Anita Gregory. I don't think we've met. And I don't see why it's any of your business.
Susan, do you realize that because of your little escapade, everybody's been up half the night trying to find you?
Wait a minute. I don't think you heard me. I'm not...
I heard what you said. Eric, take Susan Gregory back to her room.
Sheriff?
I'm sorry, but I had to bring you back.
Bring me back?
We really appreciate it, Sheriff. Thank you.
Back? This is all a mistake.
I think you need a sedative.
Need a what? Who do you think you are?
That's not our problem. The problem is, who do you think you are, Susan?
You think that I'm Susan?
Eric?
And you, Sheriff? You brought me here deliberately. You don't believe me either. That whole time in the car, you were playing along with me. All the time thinking I'm somebody else.
Well, I'm sorry, but you might have gotten hurt.
This is insane. It isn't really happening. Tomorrow I'll wake up and... Let go of me.
Take her to her room, Eric. Restrain her if necessary.
Doctor, please, this is all a mistake. It's a horrible mistake. If I'm here, then Susan is out there somewhere. Miles away now in my car.
Susan, you must
Wait a
stop.
minute. No, look. Find her before she hurts somebody, please. Sheriff, listen to me. My name is Anita Gregory. I live at 420 Oakleaf Terrace. Look, if you don't believe me, ask Max. That's right, Max knows. He was there when Susan called. Max will tell you. Please believe me. Please.
Yeah, that poor girl. It's really a shame about people like her. In the car, she seemed so normal.
She's schizoid. Thinks she's two people.
You mean this Anita character?
That's the sad part. She does have a sister Anita, who put her here.
There is a sister?
That's right. Twin sister. As a matter of fact, I think that's part of the reason she has such a serious identity problem.
Twin? Is it remotely possible that the girl I brought back is the other sister?
Sheriff, you're not serious.
Well, I know I'm no psychiatrist, but looking back on it, she didn't seem that crazy to me.
That girl was Susan. She couldn't fool me for a minute.
A perfect example of being in the wrong place at the right time.
As far as Dr. Cooper is concerned, Susan is back where she can't harm anybody. As far as Sheriff Wiley is concerned, he has just apprehended a dangerous lunatic. But what about Anita? She is about to discover that while it is relatively easy to prove a person is insane, it is quite a different matter to prove that a person is sane. I'll be back in a moment with Act 2. By all physical appearances, Anita Gregory is identical to her sister Susan. Same eyes, same hair, same voice, but the similarity ends there, because no two minds can ever be the same. It is merely logical that Dr. Cooper will presently recognize her for what she really is. Or is it?
Good morning, Susan. How do you feel?
What? Oh, is it morning?
Yes, morning, more or less. It's 11:30, but you had a rather late night.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought I'd dreamt all this. Oh.
No, Susan. And that's why after last night, we must make an even more determined effort to face reality.
Call me Susan once more and I'm going to scream.
Good, go right ahead. It's good therapy. Let out all your hostility.
Isn't it at all conceivable to you that being identical twins, Susan and I might have changed places?
Well, yes, there is that possibility.
Good, we're getting somewhere. Now, what about a phone call?
I'm afraid that's out of the question.
We could clear this matter up entirely with a single phone call.
Ah, you know the rules about phone calls. Besides, after last night's escapade, you've had all privileges suspended.
Doctor, when I get out of here, I'll make sure you never practice again.
Oh, that's excellent. Redirected hostility.
Must be calm. I must maintain my cool. Doctor, explain to me about my case.
You know all about your case.
Please, humor me.
Yeah, very well. Your name is Susan Gregory. 5 years ago, following a series of incidents where you repeatedly attempted to kill your sister, Anita, you were declared legally insane.
Now, those incidents, couldn't they have been merely frustration or anger of the moment?
Unfortunately, no. You see, it's been inside you since you were a child. No matter what you did, your sister did it better. The years went on, and you watched as Anita became a successful artist. You grew more and more resentful. Your jealousy became an obsession. Even now, you're often jealous enough to try to be her. In this way, you can have what she's always had.
All right. Now, taking this a step further. Just pretend now, that the real Susan Gregory is out there, living in Anita's apartment and driving her car, pretending to be her. How long do you suppose she'll be able to carry it off before she gets caught?
Not very long, of course. Little things, traits unique to Anita would be missing. Close friends notice these things. That is, if Anita has any close friends.
Oh, she has?
We'll discuss it all later. It's time for your treatment.
What kind of treatment?
Eric is waiting outside to take you to Therapy 3.
I asked you, what kind of treatment?
Eric, would you take her, please? I'll be down in a few minutes.
Look, I'm not stupid. I took psychology in college. I know a little bit about behavior modification and the things they do in places like this. Now, what is it? Is it electric shock therapy?
No, I don't know why you're so upset. You'll feel much better. You always do afterwards.
It is. Now, listen. Staying here for a few days is one thing. Now, I've tried discussing the whole thing rationally with you, and what happens? You aren't going to give me any shock treatment.
Eric?
You call yourself a doctor, you're a charlatan, you're a quack.
Now, you see, Susan, it's just a matter of time before your true nature comes through. You're hysterical.
Just wait till I get out of here. I'm going to sue you. I'll sue this hospital. I'll sue everybody. Well, Sister Anita, you've done all right for yourself. This is a nice little apartment. I think I'm going to like it here. Mustn't get excited. I can pull this off. Just remember, I'm Anita now. Yes?
Well, aren't you going to let me in? Look, don't be mad. I can explain why I didn't wait up for you. I fell asleep. I just went out like a light the minute I hit the couch. Anyhow, tell me what happened.
With what?
Well, Anita, don't keep me in suspense like this. What happened with your crazy sister?
I sent her back to Westbrook. We had a long chat, and then I drove her back.
And that was it?
Yeah, she just wanted to talk.
So, everything's all right now?
Everything's fine.
Hey, this is your old friend Max. If something's bothering you, you can tell me.
Of course not. I'm just tired.
You sure nothing's bothering you? You're not mad at me?
Oh, of course not. Come here.
Here?
Closer.
Anita?
See? I'm not mad at you.
Why? Why did you kiss me?
Why?
You never kissed me before. You said I wasn't ready for a serious relationship. You wanted to keep it platonic.
I did? Oh. Well, sorry, Max. If you don't like it, I won't do it again.
Oh, well, no, I'm not sorry.
Yeah, Max, I have a headache.
You asking me to leave, Anita?
Yes, do you mind?
No. No, sure, I understand.
Maybe some other time, okay?
Sure.
Bye now.
Bye.
Oh, that was close. I hope that dummy swallowed it.
Susan, how do we feel today?
We? How do we feel? I only wish you could feel like I feel right now.
I have a surprise for you. You have a visitor.
What did you say?
Someone's here to see you. He says he's an old friend. Max Hogan.
Max? Max is here?
You want to see him?
Max! Oh, wonderful, beautiful Max.
I'll send him in. You can come in, Mr. Hogan. I'll be right outside.
Max.
Anita.
Oh, I'm so glad you came. I thought I was going crazy.
Anita, it is you.
Well, of course it's me.
Well, I wasn't sure.
Max, I've got to get out of this place.
Don't worry. Never fear, Max is here. Wow, this is wild.
But it isn't funny. Now, how did you figure I was here?
Give me credit, honey. I had her pegged for Susan the minute she opened the door.
She's in my apartment?
Sure. Making like she's you. But she didn't fool me for a minute.
No.
What really did it was when she kissed me.
She what?
Hey, you see? You'd never do that. I mean, she assumed I was your boyfriend.
Oh, I can't wait to see the look on that doctor's face when you tell him. Max, would you get Dr. Cooper and tell him who I really am?
Hey, what an idea for a story. 2 sisters, twin sisters, who changed places.
Yes, you have my permission to write the story. Now get Dr. Cooper and we can discuss it on the way home.
Sure, of course. I have to go into greater depth, take more time to evolve my characters.
You aren't thinking what I think you're thinking.
I could come up a couple of times a week with a tape recorder.
Oh, no, you can't be thinking that.
Anita, please, just give me a few weeks. That's all I need.
No!
But can't you see? It's perfect. I haven't been inspired for months. You said so yourself.
Absolutely not.
And the story would practically write itself. It's a bestseller. We ripped the facade off mental institutions. What an expose.
I said no.
Oh, how can you be so selfish?
Selfish? I'm being selfish?
Can't you see? I'm 36 years old and I've never been published.
You don't seem to understand that every day I'm in this place, I lose a little bit more of my grip. There's drugs, there's shock therapy. Do you know what that can do to a person?
Oh, come on now. It can't be that bad.
Through to you. This place can drive anybody crazy. I thought that I could live through anything. Nothing ever really moved me or excited me.
Well, that's just why you could pull it off.
Yeah, but even if my mind was made of concrete, this place would erode it.
We'd be rich, both of us. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll give you 50%.
And you're forgetting something else. Susan.
All right. She'll get a percentage, too.
Now listen, Max. Forget about me for a minute. You can't let an insane person loose in the normal world.
Why not? It's all relative, isn't it? Isn't the whole world going crazy? Who are we to say what is and what isn't normal? What a theme!
Listen,
hey,
you don't know Susan. She's dangerous.
She seemed all right. Besides, weren't you the one who said that maybe the doctors were wrong?
I made a mistake. She hasn't changed at all. She's vicious. She could even kill.
Don't try to talk me out of it.
Listen, take me seriously for once. When we were little, even then, she did vicious things. She broke the heads off all my dolls. She took the goldfish out of the bowl and she watched them die.
Typical healthy tomboy.
I don't want to discuss it anymore. Now get me out of here, please.
All right, Anita. Sure. That's how you want it. Doctor? I'm ready to go now.
All right, now tell him, Max. Tell the doctor.
Tell him what?
Who I am. Doctor, Max knows.
I think this has been too much of a strain for her. You'd better go immediately.
Of course.
Max!
Goodbye, Doctor. Goodbye, Susan.
Oh, no, Max, she'll kill you. When she finds out that you know, she'll kill you.
We live in a world ravaged with fear, a world where the voices of logic and common sense seldom find a sympathetic listener. It is not so very unlike the purgatory in which Anita Gregory is now imprisoned. Today, into that dim world, a candle of hope has briefly flickered and finally been extinguished. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. Je pense, donc je suis. I think, therefore I am. So said the great philosopher René Descartes. It was this brilliant Frenchman who logically demonstrated that there is only one thing of which a man can be sure of, and that is his own existence. After all, most people accept what they see as truth. They do not question the obvious. They leave that for the philosophers.
Hello, Doctor.
Sheriff, what brings you here?
Well, you know what happened was I was typing up the week's report and I suddenly realized that I never got you to sign this release for that Gregory girl. It was such a hectic night, it totally slipped my mind.
Of course.
Also, could you fill in her sister's full name and address? I need it for the records.
I'm glad you stopped by. She was asking for you.
For me?
Yes, she says there's something she'd like to tell you. Now, you don't have to see her if you don't want to. I'm sure it isn't anything important.
Oh, well, as long as I'm here, I'd like to see how she's doing. Hello, Susan.
Sheriff?
Oh, How you been?
Just wonderful, can't you tell?
Doc Cooper said you wanted to see me.
I did?
What was it you wanted to tell me?
I forget. I think there was something. Why can't I remember?
Oh, now take your time.
What did I want to tell you?
Nice paintings on the wall.
Oh, that's the doctor's idea. He feels by giving us a creative outlet, it's releasing hostility.
Very good.
Well, I'm a professional artist. I mean, Anita's a professional artist. I'm supposed to be Susan. Susan can't paint. Susan cooks. Anita paints. It's always been that way.
Well, I'm sure no art critic, but I think you're very good.
Yes, you know I am. Look at that wall. Look at the girl in the picture there. Her hands. Her arms, there by her neck. Do you know how many years of training it takes? The discipline, anatomy classes, live models to get the bones, the muscles, the skin tones just right, to understand the shading.
Well, like I said, it's very good.
Would you say I have a style?
Style? Yeah, I'd say so.
See, it takes years to develop a style. I spent 2 years in Paris. That's heaven for an artist. And that's what influenced me, those early impressionists. But Max says I still have a distinctive style. Oh, Max, that's what I wanted to tell you.
What about Max?
She's going to kill Max.
Who's going to kill Max?
That's right. Now, Max is writing a book about us, how we changed places. And I warned him. I said, Max, Susan hates to be tricked, and she hates people fooling her. And when she finds out that you know who she is, she's going to get really mad, and she'll kill you.
That's very interesting.
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
Oh, no, I didn't say that.
That's all right. It's quite all right. I tried. I did my best. I warned him. And he didn't believe me either. When Max is found dead, maybe then you'll believe me. That's all I wanted to tell you. Thanks for coming.
Oh, there's no trouble. I wanted to see how you were doing.
Now, if you'll excuse me. I'm very tired.
Sure. I was just leaving. Well, bye, Susan.
Sheriff, wait a minute. Don't you want this back?
Huh? Oh, the release form. Oh, thanks, Doc. I don't know what's with me these days. Look, I want to ask you about Susan's sister, Anita Gregory.
What about her?
I was wondering when you saw her last.
Last? Oh, well, I really don't think that's very important.
Well, what is your impression of the sister, Anita?
I hear she's an excellent artist.
You hear?
Yeah, well, naturally, I've never met her.
You what?
There really wasn't any need to. I mean, she pays the bills on time, and she never comes to visit.
When did Susan start painting?
Just recently.
How recently?
Well, I don't see why. Well, about a week ago. She isn't bad for a beginner. Matter of fact, she's pretty good.
Did it occur to you that maybe she was too good?
Chapter 2. The second week. Oh, that's good. Let's see what we've got so far. Meanwhile, Susan Gregory, in the guise of Anita, continued more and more to assume the identity of her sister.
The door wasn't locked, so I just thought I'd come in.
I never lock my door.
What are you writing?
Nothing, just the usual junk.
Can I see?
No. I never show an unfinished work to anybody. It just isn't done.
Why not?
Well, it's bad luck. Hey, give me that back.
I just want to see. Come on, don't be...
Give it back.
Come on, Max, just let me see a little.
Give it to me. Oh, now look what you've done.
I'm sorry. Max, I'm really sorry.
Sure.
I mean it. You're so funny. You get so excited about a silly piece of paper.
No, I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Why not?
Well, it's very personal. When a writer writes, what you did just now was almost like tearing me in half physically. I don't see what's so funny.
You don't... It's very funny. It's a scream. It's a scream. You know, it's a scream.
No,
You're a scream. You know that? As a matter of fact, you're plain crazy.
Me? Crazy?
Don't look so shocked. Don't fight it. It's no crime to be crazy. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you're not taking me seriously, are you, Max? I'm only kidding. Can't you take a joke?
No, sure.
I tell you what. You come over about 6, and I'll make you some chili. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Okay. 6, then. Max? Just a minute. Max, I told you... Oh.
Miss, Anita Gregory?
Yes?
It's amazing.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, the resemblance. It's fantastic. Between you and your sister, I mean.
My sister?
Susan Gregory. I'm an acquaintance of hers. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me introduce myself.
I wish you would.
The name's Wiley. Tom Wiley. I'm sheriff up in Clay County. Near Westbrook, where your sister is staying.
Sheriff?
Could I come in for a minute?
Oh, well, of course. Please.
Thank you. You have a very nice apartment, Miss Gregory.
Oh, thank you. Well, what can I do for you, Sheriff?
You see, I'm the officer who apprehended your sister after she escaped from Westbrook, and well, she was really nice and likable, and, well, to be perfectly honest,
Yes, be perfectly honest.
Well, I have to admit there was a remote possibility that, well, she might have been a victim of mistaken identity.
Oh.
You know, you're not at all what I expected you to be.
Oh, what were you expecting, an ogre?
Oh, I don't know, really.
Are you disappointed?
Well, kind of, Oh.
Something wrong?
Well, these paintings.
Yes?
You, painted them?
Oh, well, I almost hate to admit it, but look, I can't expect everyone to love my work.
Oh, I didn't say that I didn't like them. It's just you have a style. It's very distinctive.
Oh, here it comes. Everyone's a critic.
I honestly like your work, Anita. Well, I really better get back. Thanks. Thanks for everything.
Yes, sure.
Oh, by the way, you wouldn't happen to know a guy named Max?
Max? Oh, sure. He lives down the hall. I thought it was him at the door before. Why?
Well, I'm wondering if it's the same Max.
The same Max?
Your sister had a visitor the other day, a guy named Max, and I was just wondering if it could be the same.
No, no. The Max that I know never met Susan. You see, I I don't like to let new friends know that my sister... You understand. I mean...
Oh, sure. I understand, sure. Well, it was just a thought. Thanks anyway. Bye.
Goodbye. So, Max does know. All this time I trusted that idiot. And he knew all along. That must have been what he was writing about and wanted to hide from me. It all fits. All this time he made a fool of me. He tricked me.
Hey, Anita, why'd you lock your door? It's only old Max.
No, Max, just a minute. Hello, Max.
Why'd you lock me out? Here, I brought some wine. I thought we'd have a nice evening.
Thank you, Max. I guarantee you this is going to be an evening you'll never forget.
Oh, I must say, Anita, you really outdid yourself. That chili was fantastic.
Oh, you certainly ate enough.
Yeah, well, I'm positively stuffed. Let's have some more wine.
But you finished it all.
Oh.
By the way, Max, how's your book coming?
My book?
Yeah, your book. You never did tell me what it was about.
Well, it's just
Tell me
about...
something, Max. Did you put me in it?
You?
Yeah, me. I'm your inspiration, aren't I?
What's gotten into you, Anita?
Don't call me Anita. I hate that name. You know very well I'm Susan.
What?
Oh, don't play dumb, Max. You knew all the time, didn't you? Didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm Susan, and you knew all about it. Oh, quit playing dumb. I happen to know all about your little visit to Westbrook.
Oh, look, I can explain.
I don't want to hear it. I'm not interested. I'm more interested in this bookend. Did you know, Max, that there are only two like it in the whole world, that they belong to my grandfather, that they came all the way from Spain? They're made of mahogany. They're hand-carved. But look, notice the base. That's solid bronze.
Hey, what are you doing?
I really thought you liked me, but you were just using me, making a fool of me. You tricked me.
Susan.
No,
Wait a second, let me explain.
Get mad when people fool me. I get really mad.
Susan! No! Put that down! You could kill somebody with that!
I intend to kill you!
Oh, no!
See, Max, you're such an easy target.
Hey, you're crazy!
I'll kill you! Kill you!
Please!
Kill
Susan!
you! You liar! Kill you!
Susan, stand still! Don't move!
You're too late. Sheriff, he's dead. I killed him.
No, he's not dead. He just fainted.
No, he's dead.
He's alive, Susan. Not that I really care after what he did to your sister.
I wanted to kill him. I'm not sorry. He tricked me, you know.
I know. Now, are you ready to go back now, Susan?
Susan. You know? How?
You told me. With your paintings. You see, your sister has a distinctive style. She tried to tell me that in Westbrook. She duplicated from memory those 3 paintings on that wall. Exactly.
And Anita's the artist. But I don't care. Max, I didn't really mean to hurt him.
I understand.
But I'm still not sorry. I'm not sorry about anything. You can take me back now.
All right, Susan.
Susan? Susan. That's a nice name.
The sheriff took Susan home to Westbrook. And Anita, after many embarrassed apologies, is back at work. I understand she's been commissioned to do a mural inside the sheriff's office. For those of you wondering about the unfortunate Max, it seems Dr. Cooper was very interested to learn of his book. So interested, in fact, that he's made Max a permanent fixture up at Westbrook. You could call him the resident author. I'll be right back. To any of you who are asking if there is a moral, a lesson to be learned from our little story, let me assure you, we do not attempt to moralize. We do not presume to teach. However, if you happen to be close friends with a writer who is hard up for a story, I would just say, be prepared for anything. Our cast included Marion Seldes, Robert Dryden, and Leon Janney. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
I saw it happen.
Now, Mary, you must get a hold of yourself.
He was shot just as he turned the corner. His revolver was still in his holster. He never had a chance. Joe never had a chance.
I know how hard it is, Mary.
I saw it happen. Oh, why? Why did I see it happen? I saw it happen as if I were sitting in a theater, and it was all taking place on a giant screen. And from that night on, I saw it happen. Every night I was condemned to relive it again, and again, and again.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.
The CBS Radio Mystery Theater presents Come in. Welcome. I'm E.G. Marshall. If you go by statistics, most murder victims are killed by people they know. A friend, a relative. And almost always, such violent death is the end to a quarrel, the fatal heat of the moment. Today, something quite different. Crimes without passion. Committed not in hot blood, but in cold.
Are you're the man they call Cool Killer Carl?
Yeah, that's me.
Is this your wife?
What are you going to do to us? I wish you wouldn't point those guns.
Well, you can't come in here like this.
Well, of course he can. He can spend the night.
Shirley, what are you doing? This man is a killer. He's a wanted man.
Don't care if he is. He's a human being, isn't he?
Our mystery drama, Cool Killer Carl, was written especially for the Mystery Theater by G. Frederick Lewis and stars Mason Adams. It is sponsored in part by Contact, the 12-hour cold capsule, and True Value hardware stores. I'll be back shortly with Act One. No one likes to believe they could be marked for death accidentally, that chance rules. The pistol, the shotgun, the knife is pointed at someone else, not you. If you live harmlessly, why would you be harmed? The question haunts us. The answer eludes us, and so we don't like to think about it. Some of us, however, have to think about it and do something about it. One such person is Lieutenant Poletti of the Union City Police Force. This case took us 2 years to solve. And if it wasn't for the action of one family who were threatened with certain death, who knows how many more lives he would have snuffed out. Who was he? I'm talking about Carl Hefner, or as we used to call him at police headquarters, Cool Killer Carl. And man, he was cool. Take that April Fool's Day when Carl walked into a bar on James Street.
You're lucky, I'll say that for you. I was just about to close up the bar for the night. Well, what'll it be, Mac? You got time for just one drink.
I see you've got another customer, so I guess I don't have to rush.
Oh, you mean him? He's been nursing that drink for too long. I can't make any money out of him. Hey, Kramer. Kramer, I'm closing down, pal.
But it's just as well go home and face the music. What do you mean, Mr. Kramer?
Oh, when I get home, believe me, my wife's going to throw the book at me. Yeah, how come? This is the second pair of glasses I've busted this week. Oh, Vinny's going to lay me low. Okay, kid, what's on your mind? Hey, what are you doing? What is this?
This is a gun. And this is another gun. Both are loaded.
Hey, put those away, young man.
Now, don't go sticking your nose where it isn't wanted, mister. Stay healthy.
I'm a cop off duty.
Don't reach for your gun.
Kramer, don't.
Yeah, that's why I carry two of these. One for each other.
Please, Kramer, do as the kid says.
I hate giving you good advice, cop. Now, take it out slowly. That's right. Yeah, very slowly. And now, slide your gun down the counter to me. Go on.
Kramer, please.
And now, cop, just remain where you are. You sit right there, and you finish your drink, and think about your wife. Okay? And now, you were asking me what I'll have, weren't you?
Sure. You name it.
I'll take whatever's in the cash register. Don't stall, friend. It's not polite, and it's unwise. Open it up. All the green stuff. And, by the way, in case I should be coming in here again, my name isn't Mac. Good night, gentlemen.
Any sign of him? That kid must be an Olympic champion sprinter. When I got out to the street, he was but nowhere. I ran up the corner, James in front, no one. Back down the other way to Main. Not a trace. There's no crowd this time of night for him to disappear into. He's just fast. Oh, you'll get him. You look such a darn fool. Me, a cop, and this happened. Oh, believe me, Kramer, I'm just as glad there was no shooting. Oh, boy. Wait till Poletti hears about this. Who's that? The lieutenant. Oh, but that fella had the drop on you. You had no choice. Yeah. Let me have my gun, will you? Yeah, take it. Don't let it get you down, Kramer. I'm only out $60. My life's worth a darn sight more than that. I was out the door and after him in 10 seconds, Lieutenant, but he disappeared. I didn't think anyone could run that fast.
What did he look like, Kramer?
Well, clean-shaven, 5'4", thin, had on what looked like army fatigues, the fake surface kind. Brown hair, brown eyes, muscular.
Fast on his feet.
Oh, greased lightning. Up James Street and out of sight.
And a very calm demeanor during the holdup.
Calm? Cold.
2 guns, you said, hmm?
Yeah, 44s, both of them.
Mm-hmm. I hate guessing, Kramer, but I'd say that's the same guy who's been keeping the other precincts jumping. Holding up neighborhood saloons since last Christmas. Now, how long is that?
4 months.
Mm-hmm. He waits till closing time, and then he hits.
I feel so darn dumb.
Take a look at these reports, Kramer. Here's one. Yeah, I'll bet on it. Here, listen to this. Male, 25. Same description. Held up Ferretti's bar on Chestnut. Bartender described the assailant as very young, very calm, very cool. Unless he's got a twin, Kramer, it sounds like yours tonight.
Yeah, well, I'll type up my report. And, hey, thanks for being so, benevolent.
2 weeks later, another stick-up of another bar. The same cool hold-up man. The M.O. exactly the same. Not much money taken. Closing time. Only the address was different. McCloskey's Bar and Grill on Front Street.
At 11:30 p.m., richer by $125 than he'd been 5 minutes earlier, a man ran out of McCloskey's, made a 50-yard dash up the street, and jumped into a cab parked at the curb.
Get going, driver, fast!
The cab driver knew something was wrong. He fumbled with the ignition key and then froze. In his rearview mirror, he could see a big man wearing a bartender's apron running up the street toward his cab, yelling, "Stop that man!"
Come on, let's go, chum. Please, you gotta help me. See, that man back there, look. See, I've been romancing a girl, and I only just found out that she's married. And that's her husband heading for us, and he's threatened to kill me.
We got the story later from the taxi driver. He thought he was doing his passenger a favor. We told him he sure was. A $125 favor. Weeks went by, and I'm ashamed to say months. Our mysterious gunman racked up a total of $4,000, lifted from grocery stores, liquor stores, bars, and laundromats. Then, finally, that fateful Monday. We held our usual weekly quarterbacking at the station house, all hands on deck at 7:45. Patrolman Kramer, the only man on the force who had seen our elusive hold-up man at close quarters, had the floor.
Of course, I would have seen him better if I hadn't broken my glasses that day. But this drawing the art boys have come up with resembles him pretty well.
Now, there are two known facts that we have to go on. One, this young punk is going to go right on rocking. He's too successful and he's too cool to stop. Our psychological report tells us we're dealing with a character of exceedingly high intellect. Fact two, for 22 months now, this man has pulled out 2 loaded 44s and 1 threat. Now, one of these days, one of the 44s or the other, or both, will go off. And instead of hunting a thief, we'll be tracking a murderer. Remember that. All right, boys. You've all got a sketch of the wanted man. Now get out in the street and search.
Lieutenant.
Yes, Kramer?
Lieutenant, I've been examining this drawing with my glasses on, and there's one thing that comes to me. Identification that might help.
Yeah?
The man we're looking for has got a mole on his right cheek, high up, almost under his eye.
All right. All right, boys. You heard what Kramer just told me. Pencil in that mole. That was 8:15 Monday morning. Patrolman Kramer took the subway to Union Avenue, where he was detailed that day. At 8:47, Kramer stood up and went to the subway train door. Union Avenue was the next stop. Sitting in the seat right by the door was the young man with the mole on his cheek. The man, Kramer was certain, who had robbed the bar on James Street April the 1st.
Get up, fella.
What's the matter? I'm dirty. What do you want?
I want you to get off at the next station.
Well, what for? That's not my stop.
It is now. Come on you.
You can't go around dragging honest, law-abiding citizens off trains just because you're a cop.
You're a suspect. I certainly can. Come on, out of the platform, kid. Don't make a fuss if you know what's good for you.
I tell you, you're making a mistake, officer. I have done nothing wrong.
Well, we'll see. Just you stand there.
Oh, look at that. You made me miss my train. I tell you, you've got the wrong guy.
Yeah. I got a picture here which says different.
Patrolman Kramer was killed instantly. His murderer disappeared. I had said that it was only a question of time. Kramer's death was the answer. The slugs extracted from Kramer's chest were identified at ballistics, and from there we got a line on the guns. Only a question of time before the guns and the bullets and the purchaser were identified. Now we knew who it was we were hunting. Carl Hefner. Finding Carl Hefner presented the kind of problem that police find almost the most difficult of all to solve. Somewhere, he must have a family, friends, a past life. But apparently he had cut himself off completely from anyone who had known him and operated alone. We stepped up our manhunt, for now he was no longer an ordinary stick-up man. He had killed a cop, and without doubt, there would be other deaths. I'll be back shortly. Headlines screamed in Union City, in the state, in the entire country. Cool Carl killed. The young man who robbed without apology, now killed without regret. People went to work, looking over their shoulders, wondering if they'd be next. The heat of notoriety was on the cruel killer, but it was also on the police to stop him before his guns fired again. We took men from anywhere they could be spared. Beefed up the street patrols, the squad cars, and the detective division. The search took Detective Wollicott from our precinct to a movie house the night of the 4th. They were showing an old war movie, the Japanese attacking Pearl Harbor. In a back row, apparently dozing, sat the man we were looking for. Detective Wollicott recognized him.
Wake up, Heflin. What is it? You just open both your eyes, you'll notice I got my gun pointing straight at you. Now hold your hands up high.
Oh, but what do you think you're doing?
Now stand up slowly. Are you Carl Hefner?
Who? Carl? I never heard of him.
No kidding. You don't even read the newspapers. All right. Move out to the aisle.
You have any right to do that?
I'm a police officer. You're under arrest. Now march up the aisle into the lobby. Up there, through those swinging doors.
Oh, say what? Sorry, I stumbled. I'm just not awake yet. I didn't mean anything.
Right behind you. Now march, and no tricks. I don't want to use this gun in a crowded theater, but I will if I have to. Push open those swinging doors.
Yeah. Why, Scott? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to let that door swing back in your face like that. Stop that man!
Dave Wollicott? Dave, it's me, Paletti.
Oh. Hi. Where am I?
You're in the hospital.
No kidding. I've been here long?
Since last night. Now, don't talk, Dave. I'll fill you in.
Yes. Something tight on my chest. I'm strapped up clear to my neck. What happened?
He fired at you point blank. 3 slugs in the chest.
No kidding. I'm still here.
You don't know the half of it.
That cool Carl leads a charmed life.
I questioned the guy behind the candy counter, Dave. He saw the whole thing. He saw you bring Hefner into the lobby. Hefner in front of you. He turned around and pushed the swinging door into your face. And when you got the door open, he let loose with both guns and was out of there before anyone knew it.
I remember. But I'm sure I hit him.
That's right, you did. Guy at the candy counter said you got him in the leg. We found blood all the way into the street.
Lieutenant, I don't feel very good. What are my chances?
They're good, Dave. Very good. You were on the operating table from midnight until 4 this morning. They took out 3 slugs and then sewed you up.
They took bullets out of my chest. And I'm still here.
That's it. Cool Carl's not the only one that leads a charmed life.
How did I cheat the morgue?
By a heartbeat, Dave. You know, the doc told me that at that split second when you were shot, your heart had contracted. If it had been expanding, the bullet would have nicked the heart, and right now, we wouldn't be talking. So you'll be as good as new, Dave. They're sure about that.
Thanks, Lieutenant. I think I'll go back to sleep now.
And as soon as the stitches are out of your chest, maybe I can persuade the commissioner to pin a medal on it. Within minutes of the attack on Detective Dave Wollicott, we had a complete circle cordoned around 10 city blocks of the area. No one could leave or enter without being questioned. What we didn't know was within minutes after the shooting, Carl Hefner was ringing the front doorbell of an unsuspecting family of 4. Mr. and Mrs. Edward Cable and their 2 small children. This is the way that encounter was pieced together for the police later.
All right. Hold your horses. I'm coming.
Shirley, be sure to put the chain on the front door before you open it. You know what they said on television.
Okay, hon.
I guess you know who I am.
Yes. Is that young lady?
Oh, they both are.
I just shot another cop. Now, do as I say, and nothing will happen to you.
Take your foot out of the door.
Shirley, what is it, dear? Who is it? Good evening, sir. I just told your wife to take it easy, not to panic, to keep calm, and nothing will happen to you.
Hey, look, those are guns you're pointing.
Aimed right at your wife, sir. And I can shoot a lot faster than you can close this door.
What are we going to do?
That's the man Carl Hefner they've been talking about on TV.
Look, would you go away, please? We have 2 little children upstairs.
You sound like a nice family. They'll never look for me here.
You go somewhere else and leave us alone, will you?
Yeah, if you're really thinking of your kids, you wouldn't want them orphans, would you? Just let me inside and close the door behind me quietly. Yeah. Now, look, I really mean it, I promise you. I just need to stop running and rest for a bit. I won't hurt you.
I'll let him in. Come on in. Are you the man they called?
Yeah, that's me. And now, about your children.
They're upstairs. They're watching television.
Well, I think it's about time that they went to bed.
I've been thinking about this. I don't really think you should spend the night here.
Of course you can, Ed. I've got some blankets. I'll make you comfortable on the sofa.
You out of your mind, Shirley? What are you doing? This man is a hunted criminal.
Sit over there, Mr. Hefner.
Didn't you hear what I said? This man is a killer.
I don't care if he is. He's a human being, isn't he?
Shirley, I don't get you at all. Here you are in the kitchen making a pot of coffee. I must be dreaming.
Why not? If we have people over in the evening, we always give them coffee.
Well, for heaven's sake, he's not exactly an invited guest.
Oh, I wonder if I've got any cake left over from yesterday.
Look, maybe I can just quietly lift up the kitchen telephone and get some help.
I wouldn't do that if I were you, mister.
Huh? Do what?
Take your hands away from there. Leave the phone alone, okay? Unless you want me to rip it out of the wall.
Carl, you sit down there and have some coffee.
Coffee?
Why not?
Is this on the level?
Oh, Shirley's on the level, all right. When she says coffee and cake, she means it.
Well, I haven't had anything to eat all day.
You haven't? I could get you tuna fish sandwich.
Sure, if you say so.
Look, Carl, if you don't mind, how about putting those guns away, huh? I mean, we're not going to jump you or anything. That crazy we're not.
Well, that's a reasonable request. I'm a reasonable person. I'll put them on the kitchen counter.
Now, will you two men just stop hanging over me? The coffee will be ready as soon as the kettle's boiled. I told you to sit, both of you. Eddie, you take this chair. Carl, the other side. We always eat in the kitchen. Eddie, will I get the mugs down? Will you slice the cake? Carl, I'll have a sandwich for you in a jiffy.
You guys don't seem to be a bit scared.
Oh, sure, I'm scared. I'm scared for Shirley, for David and Betty upstairs. Yeah. I mean, what are you asking?
Yeah, I meant to ask. Are they all right, the children?
Well, I brought them their milk. I tucked them in for the night.
Did you tell them you had a friend staying?
Well, there's time enough for that in the morning.
What's that?
Oh, I don't believe it. Put those guns down, silly. Is the water boiling? All right, now, let's all have a quiet cup of coffee. And, Carl, you eat. Here's the sandwich. I hope you like it. I don't want to hear another word out of you, young man, until your plate is clean.
You know, you sound just like my mother. That was very good. Thanks a lot.
How long do you think you'll be,
staying here? Well, that depends. You know, I suddenly realized I didn't know your name.
Oh, Ed Cable.
And your wife's name is Shirley, I know that. And the kids are David and Betty. Is that right? And what do you do, Ed?
You mean for a living?
Yeah.
I teach mathematics at Union City High. Shirley works in the same school.
She works? Well, who takes care of the children?
Well, she does. She's both a mother and a teacher.
How? Well, what does she teach?
I'm not exactly a teacher, Carl.
Shirley's a guidance counselor.
Wait, what's that?
Carl, you're bleeding. There's blood all over your leg.
Oh, yeah. I thought I'd stopped her with my handkerchief.
Turn around in that chair. Now, stick your leg out. Oh, Ed, will you look at that? The boy's hurt. Roll those trousers up so I can take care of it.
Lady, Shirley, you're crazy. I mean, I've shot 2 cops, and today one of them nicked me, and you
Holy God. You don't know my wife, Carl. If she wants to help someone, nothing's going to stop her.
I'm not helping anyone but me. Now, you go get some bandages there. They're in the medicine chest upstairs. I'm not going to have blood all over my nice new linoleum kitchen floor.
Shirley, can't you sleep?
No, I've been lying here thinking about him. It's awfully sad, isn't it? Why would a boy like that, obviously intelligent, turn on society?
Look, Shirley, don't you think your sympathies are a little misplaced? Carl Hefner's a murderer. The whole city's looking for him.
I don't know. He's so young.
You fed him, you've cleaned off his wound, you've bandaged it, given him a blanket and a pillow. How about thinking of David and Betty? You think they're safe with this crazy guy in the house?
He wouldn't hurt them. He promised.
Promised? You think this trigger-happy kid, you think he knows the meaning of the word? Okay, I know for understanding. Well, if you're stalling for time, that's fine. It's okay by me, Shirley. All I'm saying is, we've got to have a plan before he kills us all. There's someone on the landing. Get up, you two cunts. Stand up against the wall. What is it? What are you doing? Firewall. I don't want to see you when I pull the trigger.
You can't mean it, Carl. Why?
You don't hear the police outside, do you? You don't know anything about them. So let alone coffee and cake and mothers. Are you just going to... One broken promise deserves another.
In the underworld, the code of the criminal rewards treachery by death. Cruel killer Carl is obeying that code. The sanctity of life, he never heard of it. To him, it is not a matter of revenge, but justice. He who rats on me deserves to die. Besides, no matter how many more corpses Carl Hefner adds to his list, society can only pay him back once. I'll be back shortly with Act 3. Here's a young man who is killed without compunction. Is he normal? Abnormal? Psychopathic? What difference by what name he is labeled? For some reason, he is revenging himself upon society. Without his gun, what kind of person is he? Afraid?
I never thought it would end like this. Shot in the back by a coward. Who's a coward? You tell you to look us in the eye when you do it. You're going to ask the children to bury their faces in their pillows when you shoot them so you can't see them looking at you?
I'm not going to turn around, Carl. Those police outside, we didn't call them.
You're as good as dead if the cops walk into this house. I told you both to play it cool and you wouldn't get hurt. How dumb can a wise guy be? I swear we didn't call the police. Oh, yeah? Why have they turned off the siren? I changed my mind. I'm taking your wife downstairs, Ed, with me. Now, if any cops come to the door and she doesn't give them the answers I want to hear, she gets a hole in the back of her head. We didn't call the cops, I swear it. And then I'm coming up here for you, Ed, and the children. Let's keep those cops. Where are they? What are they waiting for?
Police? Maybe they're just out there giving parking tickets.
Don't be funny.
I disagree with you, Carl. It just doesn't make sense to me that you'd kill me and my husband and David and Betty. For what? You'll be caught finally, and you'll have 4 more deaths on your conscience.
You called the police. I mean, what did you expect from me?
I told you, I didn't. Ed didn't. As for expect, I thought you'd treat us the way we treated you.
What do you know? They're going.
You must be relieved.
I don't know. I can tell you this, Shirley. You confuse me lots.
No one wants to help you confuses you?
I won't think about that. I don't want to get caught. Not just yet, that's all.
Is your leg still hurting you?
It's all right.
You want to get to a doctor? Supposed to get infected. It could, you know. A bullet wound.
Do you really care?
Of course I do.
Why? I mean, what am I to you?
I keep thinking, my own son, David, and supposing someday something went wrong for him and he needed help. What if I wasn't around? I'd hope he'd find someone to help him, too. I'm only doing what any mother would.
Maybe if I'd had you for a mother, It would all have been different.
You'll never make me believe your mother didn't love you.
She sure had a funny way of showing it.
Is she still alive, your mother? Does she know where you are?
She does now. They got pictures of me in every newspaper in Union City. Television, too, I guess.
When was the last time you spoke to her?
I don't know.
You haven't spoken to her.
Not in 3 years. Gosh, I'm tired. 3 years and 2 months. It was my birthday, and we had dinner. She made me a special birthday dinner. My dad instead, she was nagging on me. Get a job, she'd say. What are you doing hanging around the house? Get a job. She bought me a comb and a brush, real bristly kind, for my birthday. I kept taking it, what she was saying, and I kept eating the cake that she'd made. She always makes cakes for me. And then I walked out of the house. I never looked back. I didn't even take my new comb and brush she gave me. I never saw her again.
You never even found her? But you should talk to her. Does she live far?
Well, Barrett Hill's right outside of the city. Get a job. I guess I'm sorry about one thing. In all its time, I didn't do one thing to make my mother proud. Done it all wrong. But it's too late now. They'll get me, the cops. They don't kill me, I'll go to the chair.
You could make it easier for your mother, if she saw you before.
I guess. I'd like to see her, too. They say if you're on death row, they give you one last wish. One last meal and one last wish. So I'll tell them I want to see my mother. Bring her here.
Oh, wait, Carl. Maybe you won't get that chance.
I wasn't the first to shoot. Sure, I threatened with a gun, I know that, but the other guy always had his finger on the trigger before I did.
I believe you.
And I was a kid in school. Nobody took me seriously. I was a school joke, you know that? I was always dropping things. I was always breaking things. Clumsy Klutz Carl. That was my nickname, Carl the Klutz, when I was a kid. That sure changed everybody's opinion. Just by showing them the muzzle of a .44. And with 2 44s, yeah, they believed me twice as much.
The threat? Sure, but you didn't have to be taken at your word.
Oh, boy, they knew I wasn't kidding around. I had to do that, don't see? For my own self-respect.
Carl, tomorrow morning, if I get your mother on the telephone, will you talk to her?
Oh, you mean just like that?
I'm going up to bed now and have a look at the children to make sure they're all right. And you go to sleep, too, right here on that sofa. And in the morning, I'm coming down and get your mother on the telephone, and I want you to talk to her.
You think I should?
Good night, Carl. Hello? Is this Mrs. Hessner? Mrs. Hessner, you don't know me. My name is Mrs. Shirley Cable. We live in Union City. I'm calling you at the request of your son, Carl.
Why did you say that? It was your idea.
Your son. He's here in our house. I know Carl hasn't been in touch with you lately, but he said he'd like to talk to you, so just a minute. Please hold on. Your mother, Carl, is on the other end.
Oh, Ma? Yeah, I know. Yeah, fine. How are you? What I've been doing? Well, lots of things. Well, I had a job in the filling station. Yeah, some work on cars. Mostly pumping gas. Yeah. Well, no, wait a second. Listen, I had a real nice job for a pretty long time, stacking books in the library. No, not the one near home, the big one downtown in the city. What do you mean, why didn't I keep one job? I had to try them out, didn't I? I mean, you were always asking me to get a job. Well, I got jobs. I got lots of jobs. So what? So do you have to believe everything you read? Yeah, that was me. So what? Now, look, Ma, just listen to me, Ma. I didn't want to call you in the first place, but this lady where I'm staying, she said that I should. Oh, boy, I knew you'd still be after me. You never change, do you? You never... Ma, are you crying? Oh, Ma, don't do that. Please don't cry. I didn't mean that, honest, I didn't. Listen to me, Ma. Whatever they say about me, they don't know anything. I mean, some of it's true, what I did, but not all of it. Ma, you gotta stop crying. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah, I do too, Ma. I do love you. Sure I do. Yeah, and I miss you. I've missed you lots of times. I get so lonely sometimes. But I had to go away from home. But you never listened to me. Oh, no, you didn't. See, listen, Ma, I had to make people listen to me. Come home? I can't, Ma. I gotta lay low. Yeah. I wish I could see you, too. Hey, Ma, if everything goes wrong, and they get me, I promise you I'll see you. I'll make them get you to come see me. Oh, Ma, don't. Please. Hey, Shirley, will you please talk to him? I can't anymore.
Mrs. Hefner, this is Mrs. Cable. Yes, he's all right. I know he's a good boy. Mrs. Hefner, you can't blame yourself. I'm sure you did. And whatever Carl's done, I'm sure he's deeply sorry. I certainly will. And you take care of yourself too, Mrs. Hefner. No. Don't thank me, Mrs. Hefner. It was Carl's idea. Yes. Goodbye.
You have to say that. I never thought to call her. It was your idea.
No, not really, Carl. Deep down, you want to speak to your mother. I know you did.
They're going to get me. I know they will. It's a blessing, I guess. I've been running away for years and years. Running since I ran away from home.
Your mother told me to tell you that she always loved you. And I should be sure to tell you that.
She said that? Always?
Yes, she did. Now come along into the kitchen. I'll bring the children their breakfast, and then Hugh and Ed and I will have some breakfast, too.
Carl Hefner kept the Cable family prisoners in their own home all that morning. He watched television down in the living room, staring at the special news bulletins about his escape and the wounding of Detective Wellicott. While he watched, Mr. and Mrs. Cable had a hurried consultation in their bedroom.
We can't go on like this, Shirley. Hour after hour, just waiting for what? We got to get the kids out of this house.
He's calmed down, Ed. He really has.
Yeah, for now.
I think I could make him give himself up.
Not in a million years. Don't count on it. He's erratic. He's irrational.
You're wrong, Donnie. You should have been there when he called his mother. He can be weak.
Darling, you know, I respect everything you stand for and do, but this isn't some rejected teenager in school that you can steer with guidance counseling. Carl Hefner has killed in cold blood. He's way past the point of being able to return.
Oh, please, don't do anything. Wait, just a little longer.
Listen to me for a minute. Let's tell him our kids are really unstir-crazy. They're not used to being kept in all day, and I just can't keep them in the house any longer. And if he'd be a good fellow and let us all out of the house for a breath of fresh air, we won't do anything that would jeopardize his safety. I'll promise him that if I have to.
Don't promise.
Shirley, see him for what he is, please. Honey, I have to think of our safety first.
Well, you'll have to make those promises to him yourself. I can't. He trusts me.
Okay. I'm not asking you to. You just go get the kids ready and leave the rest to me.
At 3:35, I got a telephone call from Ed Cable from the street phone booth. They had run from their home 10 city blocks. He had his family safely with him, and they were going to his mother's. At 3:45, we had the Cable house surrounded.
Carl Hefner? We have this house surrounded. This is the police. Come out quietly with your hands up. Come out, Hefner, with your hands up. You haven't a chance. Don't waste your ammunition, Hefner. You're just making it harder for yourself. We have 20 trained marksmen waiting to pick you off. Come on out. Live a little longer.
Hold it! Hold your fire! I'm going into that house.
open the door to a room facing the street. There, lying on the floor in his own blood, was the young man.
Get out of here. Get out.
You've been hit pretty bad, kid.
Not me, you want. I live here. I belong here.
Carl Hefner, it's you we want.
You don't want me. I'm not him. I'm not him anymore.
Bring out the stretcher, boys. We've got him. A young man gone wrong, leaving behind him a trail of blood and ending in his own. A young man so sure he was misunderstood, that nobody cared, that his worth was unrecognized. 6 months later, cruel killer Carl paid the supreme penalty. But in his final earthly hours, he was granted his wish. His mother came to see him. And when she left, it was reported, this troubled youth seemed calmer. At long last, he had found peace. I shall be back shortly. It has been said that somewhere between self-love and self-hate lies the balance of a peaceful mind. Overweigh either on one side of the human scale, and the result can be self-destruction. We've told this story of Carl Hefner in order to shed some light and perhaps even sound some warning. A psychological misfit? We'd rather remember him as a man who thought he was unloved. Our cast included Mason Adams, Marion Seldes, William Griffiths, Ian Martin, and Mandel Kramer. The entire production was under the direction of Hyman Brown. And now, a preview of our next tale.
Mommy? Well, that's not bad. Coming from the astral world, you wouldn't expect it to be exactly the same as in life. You couldn't make it a little younger, could you? Mommy! Well, that'll have to do. Now, I'll have to go out and get some more dry ice for the vapor. And you better go check your Hessian costume because you've lost some more weight. Oh, how about the wrappings? Okay, that's good. Now, don't get so thin that you can't do that anymore, because the wrappings set the tone of the whole thing. Now, she will be here at 9 o'clock, and I want everything ready. I want you ready, because this may lead to something very big. Really big.
This is E.G. Marshall inviting you to return to our Mystery Theater for another adventure in the macabre. Until next time, pleasant dreams.